Hello, hello, and welcome into another lovely Cans Day afternoon. You guys are doing well today. Hope your weeks have started off nice and pleasantly. I know we're here maybe a little early today. Well, I guess only by a couple of minutes, really. But we didn't end up being here on Sunday, mostly because I just got a little bit busy, so... Our finale to the Fire Emblem will be this week, though. All things, as long as nothing goes out of the ordinary. Everything should be fine. Oh, let me just pop up on the screen here real quick. Hello. Oh. I forgot. I never saved the changes here. I forgot that I still have the Legend of Zelda blink on. Alright, one sec. I know I'm doing, Oh, do I still have the fireworks on, too? Hello, J-Man. Hello, hello. Alright, let's get those... Well, you know what? I didn't keep the fire... Maybe we can keep the fireworks on one more day. Even though I didn't see the fireworks pop up. Where are your fireworks? A fair point. Let me try see if I can set off a firework. One second. These should all... Everything should be correct. Nothing's changed from... Yeah, nothing has changed from last week. Did I change the name, perhaps? You see the triggers? No, the triggers should still be set. One more try. Bizarre. One more. Are we gonna get another dud? We're gonna get another dud. Range. I am quite curious because the button works when I run a test on it, but it's just not triggering properly. Did that also not pop up? That one I might, because I was messing around with it. Let me do a quick test for that one. While I was messing around with the buttons to see if I could get it to work. Well, you know what? Good old on and off again with Sammy. See if that fixes the issue, shall we? That's always the first line of defense when it comes to any sort of technical issue. Turn it on, you turn it off again. Let's see. Bunch of stuff flying through. A lot of info that I don't understand or care to learn. Let's see. It might be that it's not connected to Twitch currently. Aha, it has. Okay. Please renew it in your Twitch connections. Main Twitch chat account has expired. Cannot connect to chat. Please renew it in your Twitch connections. That's what I'm currently trying to do. Let's see. Let me just block this real quick as we're going to go. But while I'm doing that, chat, let me just pause this. I grab this. Hope you guys had a good... Better fix this up now, I suppose. Yeah, it shouldn't be too... I think it should be working now. Oh, is this? I think this is Parappa the Rapper. Yeah, it is. I wish this game worked properly on emulation. Okay, now let's connect to Twitch. Okay. I should keep in mind when we opened... Yes, okay. Yes, okay. Yeah, it's... I'm kind of surprised by how different... They don't have the, I guess, the Japanese accent they have on Mr. Onion is definitely not in the Japanese version, which kind of makes sense. They're kind of trying to make him, in at least the American version, he's supposed to be a very, like, stereotypical kung fu master. So he has that vaguely... I actually don't know what kind of accent it's supposed to be. Is it supposed to be like a Chinese accent for, like, a typical kung fu master? Or is it supposed to be like a I feel like it's supposed to be a Chinese one. There we go. Okay, fireworks are back. Let me jot in my... Oh, sorry. I was about to say something, but I got absolutely caught up in how good this song is. Let's see. Okay, so that is Sammy. Ba, 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 ba. 2, 4 p.m. There we go. All right. Excelente. Yeah, all the stuff should be working now. We'll keep the fireworks on for, you know, another day. I wanted to shoot them off on Sunday, but I ended up not being on Sunday. So you know what? We'll give it one more. We'll give it one more day of fireworks. Well, an extra special 8th of July, I suppose. But yeah, I hope you guys had a good weekend, a good rest, good start of your week. Honestly, I haven't been up to too much of note this week. Just been kind of getting used to the workflow again. I don't know if you guys kind of have a similar thing, but even if it's a nice thing, like I got, you know, I get the 4th off, which is pretty sweet. I've had a lot of jobs in the past where I didn't, you know, have the 4th of July off. But now that I do, even if I get like an extra day off though, it does kind of throw my... I'm a very organized, or at least I like to be scheduled person. And as soon as I get even a nice reason for my schedule to get kind of out of whack, like a vacation or something, it does take me some time to kind of get readjusted to what I was doing in the past. Not even the past that long ago, like a week ago or something. It can be a little tough. And it's funny, I don't know if you guys are the same way, but I don't. Part of me doesn't like to be so tied up. Like, I don't like to, like a tight schedule. I like to have freedom to do what I want when I want during my off time, you know? But at the same time, I also like a schedule, so I know when to get things done and whatnot. It's kind of funny. It's a bit of a contradiction, but I feel like it's something most people kind of like get and understand to a certain extent. I feel like I'm not the only one who has this kind of weird back and forth with like a schedule and whatnot. But yeah, I think even though the 4th was nice to have off, it kind of threw me for a little bit of a loop. Even then, I didn't end up doing too much for the 4th, honestly. Besides playing... What was it? Virtue's Last Reward is what we ended up playing on Friday night, which was a lot of fun. It's kind of funny. I like to play a lot of retro games, but I don't know. When do you guys think the line for retro is crossed? I know it's, you know, every time the years go up, then, you know, what's more and more considered retro can kind of change with time, right? Like, you know, the PlayStation 2, I think most people would kind of consider retro nowadays. You know, it doesn't really feel like, I think of like retro, I think of like the Super Nintendo, like the Nintendo, like the Sega Genesis. I would say even the PlayStation and like the N64, but I don't know, what's... So 5th gen? PS3 might even be retro. Yeah, at this point, some people might consider 7th gen to be retro, which is really funny. Could you imagine 7th gen? Because I think the 6th... Oh, no, is... I think 7th gen is PS3 era, I think. Finished the Monkey VOD just in time to catch the Monkey live stream. We're really monkeying out here. We're becoming a real monkey-based channel. Also, hello, Tactician. Hello. Welcome in for the night. Welcome in. I'm kind of surprised by how much I'm enjoying all these platformers. Honestly, I was never much of a platform gamer back in the day, I kind of kept my... I wouldn't say my nose upturned, but I would say that typically my nose would keep firmly planted in the RPG side of things. Like, I played Digimon World 3, even though I don't have too many memories of Digimon World 3. I do have a lot of memories of Digimon World 2. And that, I don't think that game is very good, but I remember really enjoying grinding out on that game. Also, for you guys to know, this is a City Pop playlist for a bunch of PlayStation games, which I thought was pretty appropriate for the Ape Escape night we have coming up. You know, it's a PlayStation era game, so a PlayStation City Pop list seems pretty appropriate. Ooh, man, it's really rotating through some classics, too. Breath of Fire 3. Ah, man. Some really good stuff. Shutagan. I remember those pronunciations, like I could still hear them in my mind. How many times I heard Shutagan or Darkness Gear or just like... So, chat, for those who haven't played Digimon World 2, it had an English translation, despite the way I'm saying all these funny words. But they had no English vocal line translation, which is, you know, pretty common, I think, for back in the day like that. So, you got, like, a lot of English with the Digimon attacks. Like I was saying, Darkness Gear is just Darkness Gear. But it's said like that. And it's very funny, because like, sometimes the, you can tell I like deepen my voice to say Darkness Gear. And that's the way it sounds like coming out of the game. And sometimes the Darkness Gear attack is coming out of the baby Pokemon. The baby Digimon. So the voice and the visuals don't even begin to remotely match. And so for these moves that I'm talking about, some of them would have English, and then some of them would just be straight up Japanese, like hardcore, quick-moving Japanese pronunciation that you, as an American kid, sitting there in front of the TV with your controller in hand, have absolutely no idea what they just said. But you would try and pick up on the words, the sounds that you could put together into goofy little names. Like, I remember one of the attacks was like full Japanese, and it almost sounded like automatopoeia. And so I always just called it the automatopoeia attack, even though that was not the name, nor was it the Japanese pronunciation. But it sounded close enough. But those were good times. That was, I felt like before that, like, Digimon World 2, if that got updated, would be so good for the modern era, because the Digimon World 2 is like one of the perfect second monitor games you could ever want. Sizakla. Oh, was it Sizakla? I feel like it was Sizakla. Hold on, now I need to look. Now I'm curious. But it's a very, very not super complex game. And it's dungeon crawling. It's basically all dungeon crawling for the majority of the playable content. And then once you're done dungeon crawling, you come back to base. And then you upgrade, Digi-Evolve, like transfer. I think you do some Digimon breeding, I think. In there, you kind of mix your Digimon together to make new ones. Let's see if I can get Scizor Claw. I wanted to see if there was just a name for it. Oh man, somebody actually... Oh, they're playing Digimon World. I was like, I saw a VTuber on when I threw that into the search engine. But they were playing Digimon World. I was like, man, that'd be so cool to see somebody playing... another VTuber playing Digimon World 2. Oh my good golly god. Hold on, chat. You guys have to see this. I don't know if you guys can see that clearly. That's part 182. That is part 182. The Digimon World 2. And their 40-minute, like, his video below it is also his. And they're like 40-minute videos. And he's on, or she, I suppose, I don't know for sure, but they're on part 182. That is an incredible amount of Digimon World 2 playlist. Baba Booey. Hello, Staples. What are we Baba Booeying at? Alright, let me see if I can find that sound clip for you, J-Man. What are we Baba Booeying at today? Digimon World 2 Wagamon. Attack sound. I'm just chilling. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, the only time I've heard... Also, unfortunately, J-Man, there's not a lot of... Digimon World 2 is not very popular. Surprise, I know. But there's no, like, set-aside sound clips, it looks like. Yeah, maybe I'll put it into, like, regular old DuckDuckGo and see. The only time... I feel like I... What am I trying to say here? That I don't know exactly where Baba Booey comes from, but the time I have heard Baba Booey, I think was from an old VTuber. No, it wasn't VTubers. It was like a streamer D&D group, and I think one of their pass codes, pass phrases to get further into the dungeon or to unlock something was just them saying Baba Booey a whole bunch. But as soon as I hear Baba Booey, that's the first thing my mind goes to, even though I assume it's from something else. Locations, emojis, no sound. Okay. Wow, so Metal Kids... So there, wow, this guy has a very interesting website. Hold on, chat. I'm gonna throw you guys at this show chat. This is a very interesting website. They even have a copyright mark. All right, let me show you this guy's website. dev.metalkid.info has all you could need to know about three specific games. Digimon World 2, Dragon Quest Monsters 3, and then Co-op TD, whatever that is. God, I miss websites like this though, chat. This is just some dude's website. Someone who just likes these particular things and reserved a whole website just to put out all the info that they have about the things they like. Metal Kid knows what they like. They do, and I fucking love that. I miss websites like this, chat.
Monkey.
Monkey indeed. Hello, Penguin. Hello. Welcome in. It will be monkey time soon. I want to try and catch as many monkeys as we can, so I don't think I'm going to yap you guys' ears off for a whole hour. I'm going to yap your ears off, but I'm going to keep that a little bit brief today, because I want to get into the monkeying. I want to start monkeying around. I also got some laundry to do, so trying to get my chores around my stream time as well, because I do like streaming is very fun, but sometimes you just gotta figure out a good way to mix in the things you want to do with the stuff you gotta do. You know what I mean, chat? Unfortunately, no matter how old you get, it's still difficult to try and mix those two, to mix that peanut butter and mix that peanut butter with that chocolate sometimes. Stream life balance. Yeah, I think it's almost any hobby life balance, right? Like, streaming's a fun hobby. I like it. Yeah, I like playing video games. But I think this can apply to almost any hobby you have, right? That takes up at least a lot of your attention, right? Gotta find a good way to balance things out. I feel like especially as you get older and you stop gaining like you know, you don't have like school and work and other things, you start to kind of pinpoint on like career, family, and then hobbies. You got to find a good way to mix those things all up together where you don't like forget one of those three, you know? Oh, as I say that, I forgot to tweet. There we go, you know? At some point, we're going to be a real streamer. One of these days, chat. I don't know which one. But one of these days, we're going to become a real streamer. But yeah, I guess the only kind of other thing that... Well, firstly, I wanted to say that I really like the new night sky thing we got going on up there. I think I'm going to keep with it for a while, even though I just wanted it for the... You know, like the detective stuff we were going for. Yes, exactly. Shoot off the fireworks in the night. It's the night sky. You might as well shoot off the fireworks. I like it, though. It's one of the things I do miss about the fall is kind of like having some more darkness. I really like seeing that, like, 6:30, 7 o'clock, like, sunset coming in and stuff starts getting, you know, it's not cold, super cold yet, but you get that nice blanket of darkness and the nice blanket of chill starting to hit the air. It's my favorite time of year for a reason. And, you know, I feel like I connect everything that I like, everything that feels good. I'm like, oh yeah, that's fall time, baby. Like cool air, oh, that's fall. Night sky, oh, that's fall. You know, anything fall related, I like to put together with stuff that I like. Hello, Wimpy. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope your day's going all right. Hope you've had a good weekend. We're going to be monkeying around pretty shortly here today. I'm going to see how close we can all get to some 100%ing this monkey game. Now, I think last night, for those who... Oh, not last night, sorry. Last time we monkeyed around, I think we hit the first ending. It's one of these games where, unless you get like 100% or you get like a large percentage, I don't think you get the true ending sort of deal. Because we beat like a final-esque boss, but the main bad guy ran away. But I'm unsure if now just more opens up and we get more gadgets, or if there's actually more to go through, like a couple more stages before we start going back in time. Mr. Don Canman, hello, hello, how are you? You know, the Don, you know, here, let me adjust my tie, kind of straighten my jacket. The Don's doing well, Kat. The Don's doing well. I hope you have brought payment for the Don, as is customary in these times. But yeah, I hope you had a good weekend, Kato. Get up to anything besides I saw that. Oh yeah, for chat, for those who don't know, Kato does some YouTube video and some streaming as well. I think most of you guys know that Kato does streaming, but I wanted to at least throw you guys the link to his new video that he just finished up. I think it's very cool. I love seeing stuff like this getting put out. So I'm gonna link that in the chat for you guys, in case any of you guys are not in the Discord and haven't seen it yet. What about your money? I haven't done a darn thing about your money, J-Man. Not a darn thing. Oh, you're welcome, Cats. Like I said, I think it's very cool that you can put out videos like that. I myself want to make some content. I'm not very familiar with editing, so, but I do want to get into it. I think it'd be kind of fun to put together like some highlight wheels, some highlight reels. I have made a couple clips back in my day, but nothing like a full video. Ah, the Don's money. I see. Oh, J-Man, you're on top of it. This is why you're my second command, J-Man. You make sure you hunt after that money that I would forget about. You're keeping all the books balanced. Hey, J-Bomb, hello, hello. Welcome in, my friend. You're just in time. You arrived just in time for us to start monkeying around. We're going to start very soon. We're on our 100% hunt for all of the monkeys that we can possibly get our mitts on. Yeah, this one's super long because I trimmed out BRBs and stuff. since being Ace Attorney adjacent is, well, it's all plot. I gotta take a peek at this. I have no idea what that is gonna be like, but I'm very interested. What is for Sippy Sippy? That's a good question. Currently, I just have a little bit of remaining ice water, but I guess there's some stuff in the fridge I could grab. I still have some of those leftover ciders, which have been very good. And then I got some, I don't know, maybe if I get some sippies, it'll probably be some diet beverage of some sort. Ah, well, I guess actually, never mind. The sip is a banana, obviously. Sorry, I forgot that I could have just checked the sip button. See what I'm sipping on tonight. Apparently, it is an unpeeled banana. I see we're 100. Yeah, I'm gonna try and 100% as much as I can in this game. I don't know how long and wild it is, but I'm really enjoying our time with Ape Escape. Yeah, those are our fireworks from the July 4th. I was gonna keep them until the end of the Fire Emblem playthrough, but I was like, you know what? Since we didn't get to finish Fire Emblem, I'll keep them on for at least right now. Though I don't think they're made to go on to the next overlay. They're meant to go on to the big screen one, the widescreen one, but I don't think they're going to work on the other one. On Friday, that firework button actually gave one of the dogs... Did it really? Man, I apologize, Jay, man. Apparently my my plans for the stream were just a little too powerful. Also, for a City Pop list, this is an interesting song to remix. This is, what is it? It's the Sin Battle? Oh, they don't have the names for these ones. Yeah, they just have the names for stuff. Surprising though, it's not the kind of song I would think they're trying to City Pop mix. Yeah, I am. So, chat, get your last fireworks out of you real quick. Because I am going to turn it off in a couple minutes when we go switched over to the regular game. Because I don't have it set up for the non-widescreen TV. You know, I only have so many TVs around here. I only set the fireworks up for the widescreen TV. Instead of the CRT model, you know? Indeed. Yeah, it's still... This playlist is pretty good, and usually this guy is pretty good. But this one's kind of bizarre. Wait, you're gonna play a game? Boo! We hate video games around here. We hate them. Video games are real? Kat, you might want to sit down for this one. Unfortunately, video games might be... Okay, hold on a second. Okay, listen. Playlist has been good. I'm not... That one maybe isn't firing on all cylinders. We'll skip past that one. Yeah, Kat, unfortunately, video games might be real. What about dragons? Well, you know, dragons might be real. They might be real. We don't actually know. Also, what's the difference between, like, dragons and dinosaurs? If we really want to, like, get to the nitty-gritty, what is legitimately the difference between a dragon and a dinosaur? Like, dinosaurs could fly. There might be giants. Now that's... I can't help but think of, like, Homestar Runner and Strong Bad whenever there might be giants get spoken up about. That's my first thing. Fire breathing? Well, fire breathing, like, acid is pretty close to fire, no? I mean, it's not a direct line, but dinosaurs did spit out acid that would burn you. Sentience? Now, sentience is a good one, because usually dragons... Well, dragons are typically presented as intelligent beings, but there's definitely some dragons that were animalistic, right? Ooh, Busta Groove, yo. All right, this playlist mixer knows what the fuck they're about. Not the song I would pick, but putting Busta Groove up there, they know what they're fucking doing. Dinosaurs aren't weak to fairies. Well, just you wait, buddy. Just you wait. We haven't had dinosaurs introduced to Pokemon yet. I'll weep it up. The Japanese words for dinosaur is Kyoru, which legit translates to rampaging dragon. See, the Japanese know what the fuck they're talking about. Dragons and dinosaurs are very close. Like dragons could be real because dinosaurs are real. Oh, I love Busta Move. No, Busta Groove. Yeah. Busta Move is a game series, but Busta Groove is the one on screen right now. There's some. I still listen to. Hold on. Now we gotta listen to the best song. Now that we're listening, now that this has been popped up, we gotta listen to the best song in my opinion here. 1 second. Which one do I usually listen to? Yeah, it's this one. Grab this link. Actually, I just pull it over. Do this. Unmute. Now this. This is the best one. This is the best song. The Natural Playboy, man. This song goes crazy from Busta Groove. Also, Candy's pretty good too. Aerodactyl is a dinosaur and is indeed not weak to fairy. True, it's a rock pterodactyl, right? When I'm smoking my cigar. I like the firefighter. I forgot which one the firefighter was. Petition to make can play Busta Groove on stream. I may be the only signee. You might be, Wimpy. You might be the only one signing that petition. I don't think change.org is gonna take your petition. Busta Groove the firefighter. I don't. Oh, I didn't think he was a firefighter. I thought he was just like he's like the edge boy. Maybe he is a firefighter. I think his like arena has a bunch of fire. I'll sign it. Okay, we got 2 signatures on the petition for the Busta Groove stream. I thought it was a fire. He might have been. I don't remember if he was a firefighter. Let's see, Busta Groove firefighter. I'll search it up in the background for now. Let's see, dance style. Everybody wants to hear. Pinky Diamond. She is a stripper, fortune teller, a professional contract killer, and she does hair. These are some good ass names. I mean, rather, these are some good ass backstories. I don't think any of them are. Yeah, the gas mask guy. His name is Gasso. Hold up a chat. I'll pull up Gasso. Okay, they gave me nothing but gas release, relief capsules. Okay, come on, give me a PNG here. Can this be a PNG? No, they've just decided PNGs don't fucking exist anymore. How about this one? We have just removed the notions of putting PNGs on the internet, huh? What happened? What happened to us as a society that we no longer put PNGs onto Google search, huh? What happened to us? When did we lose our way as a people? WebP. You have to be kidding me. I'm going to find out who made WebP, and I'm going to ask them to politely jump off a bridge and not brace for impact. That's going to be my mission. Okay. Now I have to turn it into a PNG. Because now I got to go the extra mile. All right, downloads Gasso. Okay, this is Gasso. We'll put him over here. And apparently Gasso first became interested in becoming a scientist when he was 8. Now at 15, so that guy is 15 years old on the TV screen. He is only 15 years old. He has accomplished several outstanding tasks, including consulting for NASA, logging time on a particle accelerator, and studying the gaseous elements in his laboratory. Gas-O hopes to use the Groovetron to develop the ultimate gas. That's his backstory. Bro, if you jump off the bridge, it doesn't make a difference if you brace for impact. The result... I suppose that's true enough. But what if it's a small... What if it's a really short bridge? What about that? Hey, Bungles, what's going on, buddy? What is going on? Welcome in, welcome in. We're discussing the backstory and the philosophy of Gasso up here. The young 15-year-old scientist. Hold on, I gotta see Pinky Diamond, who is a fortune teller, a stripper, and a contract killer from this same series. Pinky Diamond, Bust a Groove. I don't remember Pinky Diamond. All right. Let's see. Can you be a PNG? No, of course not. Pinky Diamond, of course you would not be a PNG. You and Gasso just got to be real difficult, huh? All right, Pinky Diamond. Now, I remember playing with a lot of the characters. Like I said, I do not remember fucking Pinky Diamond. What is good, bunglers? What is good? Like I said, we're just talking about some Bust a Groove lore. We're getting deep into the Bust a Groove lore before we begin monkeying around. I too may be some sort of scientist, but I've not worked for NASA, so Gasso has me beat. He's doing that at 15. Pretty impressive. Brace for impact if you're inside of an object. If you're in free fall, it won't matter. So it doesn't matter if you ball yourself up. You would think balling yourself up would help alleviate some of the impact, or if you spread eagle, maybe that would help with some of the impact. Like you make a Looney Tunes-esque splat on the ground. Pinky was a bit of a hoe. Well, she is a stripper, a fortune teller, and a hired assassin, apparently. And she does hair. It's no wonder she's so weird. She has the power to see into your lover's heart and claims to know you better than you know yourself. Your secrets are nowhere near being safe close to her, which is her descriptor. A multi-talented queen. She wore a lot of hats. She wore a lot of hats and she did a lot of hair. Alright, we'll put these two chuckle fucks up here for tonight. There you go. They can be like little toys up there, just hanging out. But yeah, I'm gonna run ads, chat, and then we're gonna keep adding more. If you have that much control, you might survive, but it's also determined by the surface you land on and height. Aha. So I thought some people, not some, as in it happens a lot, but I felt like I've always heard, I guess you would call it a rumor, about somebody like kind of going spread eagle, hitting the ground, and then they survived because they kind of went spread eagle to like maybe it was to cut the resistance or like to include more resistance and whatnot. Keep adding more. All right, I can add. I guess we can add another one. Who's my? Well, I'll put my favorite guy up there. We'll put fucking Hero up there. The natural playboy himself, Hero. That's our boy Hero. He doesn't have a PNG though. He has a lot of fan art, but he doesn't have any. All right, now this picture's perfect. All right, I'm gonna grab this one. This ain't no PNG, but it'll do. It'll do in a pinch. Because the background really fits his character, so to speak. Don't remember, like, Hero was he's the guy who sings Natural Playboy. That's our boy right here. That's our boy Hero with his I Heart Me t-shirt, his pompadour, his gold, all the gold bling that he's got on. Like rolling out of a fall might dissipate the force. Interesting. But breaking the surface tension of water doesn't work unless the object is 3x the person. He's a little too... He's going to have to sit over here with me, I guess. He is my favorite, so you know what? He gets to sit up here with me. This was always the guy I used in the game. Oh yeah, it's all coming back to me now. Like I said, he's my favorite... He's the favorite singer I got. It is definitely Hero. Because there's little... I forgot... Why, I think you have, like, special attacks, chat. It's very, like, DDR-esque. Except you get special attacks that you can throw at your opponents to get them to mess up their combos. And his special attack is he throws a signed photograph of himself at the opponent. Oh, it's all coming back to me. I like Shorty. Shorty was a popular one, right? She was like the... I wonder if she's the youngest. The I Heart Me shirt is wild. Yeah, you gotta... You know what? You gotta appreciate a king who appreciates him, like... He appreciates himself, you know? That's the important thing. Even if nobody loves him, by God, he loves him. And that's the kind of attitude we need in this world. Now that we've mentioned that, I wonder if she's the youngest. Ah, Shorty is the youngest. She's 12. Let me grab her thing, and then I'll give the little introduction to Shorty. Can't believe they actually had a 12-year-old in this game. What was she doing dance battling with all these other people? Shorty, where are your parents? Why are they letting you dance battle? She seemed the youngest for sure. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. I didn't expect Gasso to be basically as young. This is Shorty, the 12-year-old, and I think she has like a backpack companion that she dances with. Let's see, move her a little bit. A little bit more. There we go. With a bunch of strangers. Yeah, with a bunch. Like, there's a hired assassin that she's dancing with. So Shorty, she's a daughter of a diplomat father and a supermodel mother. Obviously, Shorty lives in a rich family with nothing better to do than dance with Columbo, her pet mouse. Her love for outdated music drives her to madness at a flea market, where she frantically searches for 8-track tapes. Her favorite word is friendship. And her dance style is apparently candy hip-hop / funk, which I didn't know, and I don't think is an actual dance style, if I had to be so bold as to throw a wild guess out there. Candy. You know? I have no associations with Candy. I am not the rich secret father of Candy. Our names might be similar, but oh wait, that's Jory, not Candy. Candy is just the dance type. For a second, I thought her name was Candy. What's her mouse? Her mouse is named Columbo. That's a hell of a name. I wonder if they actually liked the detective Columbo. I wonder if that influenced their naming convention. How much cocaine fueled this game? There's got to be a non-zero amount. There has to be a non-zero amount. The game's and also, if I remember right, the final boss is you dance battle a giant robot who is attempting to destroy Funktown. And you also dance with twin aliens as well. You dance battle to do a lot in this world. There's not a whole lot that a good old-fashioned dance battle cannot solve. From pushing back an alien invasion to toppling a giant robot. The power of dance. There ain't nothing it won't do. Alright, I'm gonna run ads. It's about time anyways. Run these ads, play some video games, we catch some monkeys. Get these ads out the way, and then we'll get going. As I've been showing you guys in the previous games, my foolproof strategy currently for handling the monkeys is just to crawl at them. For whatever reason, I don't know if it's changed in the later games, but when you crawl at the monkeys, you become super, super stealthy. To the point where you can catch most of these monkeys off guard, who would usually be kind of either dangerous or hard to like really pin down because they run away a lot. And then if you curl into a ball, you become invisible for a short period of time. So, the crawl like a baby strat has been very effective. And I kind of assume it will continue to be so. Man, I love this playlist because you get to see so many different like PlayStation games low and by. And Kingdom Hearts, man, now that's a great video game. Have you guys tried Proud Mode? I don't think I've actually, despite me really liking challenging games, I don't think I've ever done Kingdom Hearts Proud Mode before. Kingdom Hearts can be pretty challenging. Like, learning the action combat system can be... It's not like a Herculean task, but it's a little bit more... I wouldn't call it janky, because I'm sure once you know how to master it, it's pretty doable. But I feel like there's more depth to the Kingdom Hearts Proud Run and like the combat system than you would initially think. I've seen people do that super hard mode with just level 1. Yeah, I've heard it's like it's a level 1 Proud Mode run. I kind of wonder how I assume there's got to be some game-breaking bug. Or maybe not even a bug, just like a really super effective strategy. I think that for a lot of the fights in the game, you cannot die in one hit, even if you have like next to nothing. Like if an attack would drop you to 0, I believe if you have full health, it drops you to 1. So I would assume that a lot of players in like the Proud Mode level 1, whatnot, probably take like a heaping advantage of that to kind of have like a 2-hit maximum death. I do think some attacks, well, I assume, I'm not like I haven't really looked too much into how the damage system and death stuff works, but there's a skill that prevents one-hit KOs, I know for sure. Maybe that's just... maybe it's a skill you get super early, so I just assumed it's naturally attached to your character? Because that's probably, I imagine, a way of... Because basically at that point, you always have 2 hits, even if you're at level 1. It's a fun idea. I do like those challenges that are like I like seeing a lot of challenge runs where you don't break the game to challenge run. Stuff that really takes like a lot of practice or preparation or game knowledge. Not that you don't need game knowledge to break the game, but I still like there being like a display of skill when you do like super hard runs. Not just like being able to kind of cheat with one particular move or something. Level doesn't do that much in Proud Mode, honestly. Even natural level, you get 2 to 3 shot. That what? That's probably why you can get the Oko skill and basically negate some of the issue with Proud Mode. I assume that you still deal a lot less damage, of course. But once you learn, once you have patterns memorized, you can basically take no hit damage at all if you know exactly how they move, how to avoid, how to counter, and that sort of thing. There was one of the challenges I did when I first started streaming chat was I did a Super Mario RPG run that I went no items, no weapons, no armor, no equipment. I still let myself use items. And that was one where I don't think it was entirely cheating, but it was a little closer than I would typically like. Because Mario's jump ability, I don't know if you guys know this. I'm sure a bunch of you guys have played Super Mario RPG before, though. Most of you guys are like in my age range, or at least close to it, and you probably enjoy similar games. And so in Super Mario RPG, whenever you use the jump attack from Mario, like the magic/skill jump, a jump gets stronger and stronger every single time you use it. I don't know if there's a cap. I'm sure there is. But the main idea is if you use jump anytime you can with Mario, you can really keep up with the increase of damage from the enemies. And then once you get Geno boost becomes super, super efficient. Like, a lot of my team was Mario, Geno, and Peach. Peach on, healing duty. Geno buffing everybody's defense and attack up. And then Peach on support. And it worked wonders. I even beat Kulex with no armor, no weapon, no accessories. Really, a very cool moment. Because I remember that being kind of a tough fight when I was a kid, and I was being able to like dominate it now with like no special equipment. Felt very good. There is a cap. That makes sense. I feel like you probably get so much utility, so much strength out of it, the cap doesn't end up mattering too much. I wonder if it remains busted in the HD remix. That's a good point. I don't know if they changed the damage formula. It's a very straightforward remake to the point it lets you choose the old OST or the new remixed one. Yeah, the HD remix for Super Mario RPG is so... Chad, if you have not played it, you really owe it to yourself. It is by far probably one of the best remakes of an older SNES RPG that we will probably ever have. It is so delightfully faithful. It gives you so many options. There's like new extra content in there. It is a little easier. The only problem I would say with it is that there's a new mechanic involved that the more you properly defend, or because there's timing attacks and timing defenses in the game, and the more you do them, the more your combo builds. And as your combo builds, I think you can do special attacks with it, which are very cool, by the way. Everybody has a solo, and there's a bunch of team attacks. Or I think maybe just Mario has a solo, and then there's like team attack stuff. But regardless, it makes the game a lot easier, but it's a really cool new addition. But I do wish there was a way to turn that off, just because the game's already very easy. I'll buy when I don't have to pay for a wedding. Yeah, if you liked Super Mario RPG at all, Staples, you really owe it to yourself to get it on sale or something. It is, like I said, probably one of the best we'll get from an old SNES RPG. Like, the amount of care and attention and love that went into this remake is something I don't think I've ever seen before. During the speed run, 100 super jumps are required. They always do it during the Johnny fight. Since it's the first boss, it seems difficult doing a low speed run. Man, I've heard, if you guys have seen, I'm ending up yapping again. Anyways, if you guys have ever seen a Cybershell video, he's a guy who does a bunch of YouTube content, and he puts out Sonic stuff, mostly. And one of his videos was on Super Mario RPG Secrets. There's a lot of cool ones that he goes over. I'm not going to go through everything he said. But one of them is, well, not the secret, but rather he talks about the super jumps. And I think at the highest point of, you know, like as difficult as the super jump stuff gets, I think he reported it as being like 3 to 5 frames in length. Like, you have to be like just a handful of frames on point with every single super jump. And you have to do that up to 100 times. Like, sure, it starts off easy, but I think after the first 10 or so, you hit the wall of just the handful of frames you have to react to in order to get 100 jumps. I have never done it before. It's wild. Yeah, it's like after, yeah, I think it's like after 13. I think it's in the 10 somewhere, Penguin. I think 13 might, sounds right at least. Yeah, it goes up insanely tight. It's very impressive seeing people who can manage it, but golly, man. And you don't need the item at all. Well, maybe for the speed run you do, but in most cases the game's very easy. FF9 jump rope moment. Oh yeah. They sure do love putting that shit in RPGs. I think it's a lot easier. It's the frames are much more relaxed, but Final Fantasy X also had a similar thing where you had to, like, I forgot, was it like 60 lightning jumps you had to do in a row, or was it like 100 to get the sigil for Lulu's ultimate weapon? I think it was something like, it's 100. Oh my god. Oh, it's 200? Oh my good golly gosh. Insane. Oh god, I gave up like 75. I don't think I'm making it to 200. I know that it's much more forgiving than the 3 frames, or the handful, however many it is, for the other things that we're talking about. I know it's much more generous. But 200 is a wild number. Isn't it just... It just gives her the weapon a lot that allows her to limit break, yeah? You need to do 1,000 jumps in FF9. Oh my god. What do you... I don't even remember what you get out of that, Staples. Do you remember offhand what item you get in FF9 for doing that? Is it worth it? Is it a... It better not be a damn card. It's a card, man. If I did 1,000 jump ropes and I got a damn card for that stupid minigame, oh my god, I would have thrown my controller through my TV as a kid. Well, I forgot if this is like, if FF9 has like the good card game in it or not. I remember it being very weird, and like the cards have like sometimes they have numbers, and like sometimes they have letters, and they have arrows as well. Tetramaster. Yeah, I remember it being very weird. That's mostly what I remember about Tetramaster. And then I never really gave it much time. Again, when I was a kid, even though I had, you know, like free time, I was still just like, I want to play the main video game. I want to get really powerful and like throw out big summons. It's fun, but I still don't understand it. I mean, that sounds I remember the cards, like I said, being very hard to parse. Like they just had a bunch of letters and numbers on them that I think were supposed to correspond to how powerful they were, but Kid Can did not understand a damn thing about it. FF8 has the good card game. Well, speaking of FF8s. Now that one I never played as a kid. I don't know why, but I always had it in my mind that FF8 was like awful. Was it like awful? So I never gave it a shot. Still to this day, I haven't played it. Funnily enough. I don't know, it's probably been enough time. I should probably be able to give FF8 a fair shot. Same? Okay. Nah, okay. I guess I'm glad it just wasn't me. Isn't FF8 like really divided? Maybe that's the reason I didn't. I was kind of pushed aside from it. Def divided. Yeah, because it had. I'm remembering a little bit more now as we chat about it. Chat. Because it had like the draw system, right? So it wasn't like your standard RPG thing, where you couldn't really like leveling up was a lot stranger than it was in all of the other games. I couldn't stand the quick time-esque attacks. Interesting. It had it had quick time stuff, huh? FF9 is almost impossible to platinum. Really? What makes it impossible to platinum? Is there some sort of like is it time-based reward that you have to do to platinum it? It's sort of the different one of the PS1 era, which is really saying something because Final Fantasy VII was also pretty damn different from most other Final Fantasies. They kind of came back to form with FF9, which was a lot more of a stock standard, mechanically wise, RPG. And I guess story-wise, too. You know, there was just a couple things that you could buy and equip skills to your character sort of deal. Instead of it being, like, wildly unique like the other ones. Hello, Kiwi. Hello, hello. Ooh, you're dropping off a chicken leg and a bunny. Are they both meant for me? Am I allowed to eat both the chicken leg and the bunny? No real benefit to leveling up. The real strategy is to get good magic and enhance your stats that way. I could see that rubbing a lot of people the wrong way, Penguin. Some people just, I mean, myself included, sometimes you just like to grind and get powerful without. You want to see big number go up, and sometimes you don't want to think super hard on how to make big number go up. FF9 was meant to celebrate the early games, and they do a really good job. Like, FF9 is still one of my favorites of all time. 10 and 9 is usually my deciding factor. Though 7 is very close. 7 is still very good. 7 is still very good. You have to find a new dwelling if you touch that rabbit. Do not eat me. All right. I'm outnumbered here. I will not eat the rabbit. I'm just saying, Kiwi offered it up on a kind of a silver platter next to the chicken leg. It just looked kind of tasty. What can I say? Never touched FF8. By the time I got old enough to get it, I had no interest in playing it. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat, Staples. Honestly. I like it when big number go up. Me too, Tactician. That's why I like playing RPGs. I like big number go up. Seeing me do like thousands of points of damage when I started at the 10s, it feels real good. It's a very simple monkey brain sort of thing. But it works for me. Yeah, a lot of people hate the junction system and enemies level with you, so you're kind of... Oh, yeah, that seems very peculiar. 10 and 9 are my go-to. Yeah, you really can't go wrong, Staples, with those. The boonie shall not be consumed. It would make Ryzen sad. Would it make Ryzen sad if you ate Tewi? Maybe. I feel like depending on the canon, depending on the series of events, maybe she wouldn't be that upset if you got rid of Tewi. I love a good run through 4 and 1, though. I did have a really good time with 1, even though we had a very busted team. Not busted as in a good way. A busted as in a red mage is very unfortunate kind of way. I am radioactive and you will die. Ah, okay. Well, then you know what? I don't want to die quite yet. So I'll avoid eating kiwi for now. In the actual Zune manga, Ryzen and the Earth Rabbits that belong to Tewi did a huge march against the Hakure Shrine, eating rabbits for some holiday thingy. That does, you know, at least they're fighting for their rabbity people, you know? Mr. Fister did his duty. Yeah, Staples. All I wish is I knew that the game was tricking me with Mr. Fister. They gave weapons, especially for monks, and the monks are not good with them. What is that? What is that? That is such a devious trick. The Fight Club featuring Zero. Say what you want about Zero. He wasn't the strongest fighter. He didn't really have great magic. He didn't do the most damage. But he sure did look the most stylish. I think we can all agree on that one. There ain't nobody who pulls off the warrior look better. Well, not the warrior, but no one looks as cool as the Red Mage. I believe it was the one where it's Aya's newspaper reporting in-universe stuff. I do like Aya being a newspaper reporter. That is a very... It fits so well with her personality. And with, you know, she's a super fast Tengu, so she can take photos before anybody can really react. I like... It's a really good putting together of character, abilities, and personality. It's a great pick. Mr. Fister fisted them all. He did his work. Yeah, told him name him what he would do. He lived up to his name. Like, there ain't nobody who's going to say that he didn't live up to his name, right? Should play that weirdo Bugs Bunny SNES game. It would be fun to do some more weird SNES games. I'm definitely not opposed to that. We're kind of playing a lot of the stock standard stuff, but a lot of the stock standard stuff is pretty fun. Doom guy will also be angry. The demons killed his boonie. Look what happened. True. I don't really want to mess with the Doom guy. I don't think I would last very long against the Doom guy. Pretty sure he would just crack me open without a second thought. He seems like... But then again, I'm not a demon, so... And I don't think the Doom guy usually doesn't attack, like, friends of humanity. And you guys would say I'm a friend of humanity, right? Right? You guys would say that Can is on the side of humanity and not on the side of the demons. So I feel like I would be okay. Daisy the bunny. That's true. We just got talking again, J-Man. I was even preparing to play the video games. And then you guys started having a good conversational bit as soon as I was ready to start playing video games. I swear, some of you, I feel like some of you wait until I'm ready to play the video game button, and then you guys pull up these great conversational bits. Big time can of humanity. That's me, brother. That's me. The can of humanity. I like how that title flows. I toss a coin to you. Thanks, brother. You know what? Maybe that would be all I would need to show the Doom guy. I love when Ken said he would roll ads and get to gaming 30 minutes ago. Yeah, I know. Like I said, you guys are at fault here, not me. I am innocent as per usual. I was ready to play video games, and you guys all wanted to start talking about video game stuff. All right, now I got the fireworks turned off. Let's actually play some video games. We can still talk about video game stuff, but let me put on the video game. Alright, there we go. Damn it, I thought I turned the fireworks off. Oh yeah, I was supposed to, but then we started talking. Damn it! Alright, these fireworks are going off. I distinctly remember saying, oh yeah, get your fireworks in now, chat. Because it doesn't work on the other TV. And then as I said that, we got busy talking. All right, so the fireworks are off. No more fireworks. You think you're real clever, huh, Bungles? You think you're real fucking clever, huh? Don't you, chum? That's the spirit. Believe in yourself. Put your ego above others, especially strangers online. Thank you, Munich. Thank you. I'm glad you got my back on this one. Glad you got my back on this one. Mr. Fister's a must-bring-up topic. It's true. You're not wrong. He's a topic. Everybody, when Mr. Fister isn't on screen, everybody should be asking. Oh, let me turn this down. How is... That should be good. But let me know, chat. But yeah, when Mr. Fister isn't on screen, everybody should be asking, where is Mr. Fister?
Monkey!
Yeah, I love this game. I totally forgot this is what we were about to play. We did! Like I said, we did get very much into the game. I love clapping for Ape Escape. It's an achievement when you get a copy of Ape Escape. An achievement for when you get a copy of Ape Escape. You know what? I don't quite... Oh, I played new game. 1 sec, chat. Let's reset this. Plus the soundtrack is great in Ape. Ooh. Yeah, soak it in. Ah, the PlayStation look. Yeah, that's the good stuff. You gotta soak in. Oh man, chat. You guys, I'm sure you guys all remember playing with like a system like this late at night, and then you could just, you kept your TV low to start with so that the intro music wouldn't wake up your parents or your siblings, and then you would turn it up after the game actually got started. Such immensely good memories with these sorts of things. Alright, let's load the game. Plus, the soundtrack is great in Ape Escape. It has that 2000s electronic music with some drums and bass. The soundtrack is very good. Like, I think this game still, like, looks great, I feel like. Like, I like the visual style of this game a lot. Oh yeah, I gotta remember, we attack with the right stick. And then we jump with that. It's a little weird. But when will they get to the fireworks factory? we were just at the fireworks factory. Okay, so no, we're actually in Futurama. Oh my god, they predicted Futurama before the Futurama even started airing.
I've just finished evaluating the new gadget for the professor, and we've sent it over to you. You'll find it in
I don't remember her having this voice.
As the professor's already told you, if you don't complete the training, you can't advance to the next area. Good luck.
I thought Futurama aired in 1999. Did it air that early? Maybe it did. I didn't think it aired that early. I'm shocked. Shocked. Well, not that shocked. Alright, hold on a sec. So, oh damn it, I keep skipping his dialogue. The RC car appears when you push in the right stick. You can drive the car with the right stick. Try it. You can also run along. Ah, okay. Get him. You can beat the enemies by hitting them with the RC car, and you can trigger the floor switch with it. Damn, really? Look at this thing, chat. What an unstoppable weapon of mass destruction. Excuse me, I'm a motorist. Oh, man. If only Shino was here now. This is the perfect time to make his favorite Family Guy joke about merging 2 lanes without looking. Ah, okay. And to call the RC car, we just push in the right stick. Aha! Alright, over here. Did air in 19... Oh, okay, yeah, that's true, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. It would be very apropos for it to start right in the December of 1999. There's some monkeys back there that we almost have all the tools now to do all of the monkey hunting with.
Something has gone terribly wrong. The professor and Natalie are nowhere to be found.
Yeah, they
The
were captured by
laboratory has been
monkeys.
ransacked, and much of the equipment has been destroyed. The apes were here, and I believe they've taken the professor and Natalie away with them. You're now being transported to Spectre's base area. His exact location is unknown.
Your voice doesn't really
All I can tell
match.
you at this time is that his base is an old factory building located in the middle of town somewhere.
I get this. You're like they're trying to make her like.
And is now using it to manufacture weapons. But first, before you head over to the base, find the energy storehouse. The energy storehouse is the heart
storehouse,
of Spectre's
okay.
factory. By destroying this, you'll shut down all the power to his base. The energy storehouse is hidden somewhere within a nearby park.
Well, she's got a lot to say.
Please hurry! The professor and Natalie may be in great danger. One more thing. The base has a heavy and very powerful
Just one more
security
thing?
system that will not be affected by the power shutdown. So be careful.
Oh, she's kind of cute, but her voice doesn't really match the model, I don't think. You know, I kind of imagined her to be a little bit more high-pitched, like goofy. I don't know, chat. What do you guys think? I don't know. Her the way I look at her, she doesn't really make me think of like she almost has like an old woman kind of like sensei teacher sort of vibe going to her. RC cars. We just have one more tool to get. Protected by his cage. It's Kane the monkey. Well, isn't I thought Kane was in wasn't he in Drakengard or something? Oh, damn it, I forgot. I just get that guy takes 2 hits. Fucking ogre ass. Think the voice fits well enough? Interesting. I guess it's just a me thing, maybe. I don't know, I expected like a more like kind of Genki girl sort of vibe coming from her. Also, this is very like very relaxed music, no? We gotta scare the monkey out of here. We have to terrorize this poor little monkey. Get him. I assume we have to scare the monkey out of here. Yeah, that's that's what we had to do. All right. Bring this here. I guess we can just leave it here for now. It's funny. We were just talking about how good the music is in this game, and then we get the map that's pure and unadulterated silence. What are the odds of that? All right. Anyways, baby time. Okay, baby time, and then breaking the laws of physics time. You know, as you do as a baby. Heard school at 10 was super early. Oh, what time were you guys? What time was your school starting? I think mine was back when I was a kiddo. I think it was like 7:30 to 8 was the typical time frame. And I still had trouble getting up for that when I was a kid. But then again, I don't know. When you're younger, you fucking love to sleep. Like, I feel like it's just a natural fact of life. It's just, when you're young, you love... Sleeping is, like, the best thing you could possibly do. My high school started at 7:25 a.m. Oh, wow. That's still pretty early, actually. What? Did a monkey just jump down here? I swear I heard something. You guys heard that too, right? I could have sworn I heard something jump down here. A bus came in at like 6:50. Oh, yeah. I do remember that. I think when I went to school in a couple different spots. I think one of the schools that I went, or rather, when I was in one town, I had to get up pretty early to catch the bus. Something like what you were talking about, Penguin, kind of, sort of. And I always remember sleeping on the bus, though. That was one nice thing about having a bus like that. You could always just kind of snooze on the bus. I left school at... Okay, that's pretty similar to what I had, honestly. I think our school started like 8, and then you could leave at like 3 o'clock and whatnot. Okay, so I can't... He doesn't want to fall off of here. How about I hit him with an explosive? No, he doesn't want to fall. Alright, whatever. We'll just baby crawl at this guy. Oh my god. Gee, I didn't expect a little mini-boss to jump down here. I cannot believe we were all talking about how good the music is in this game. Like, literally 5 minutes ago. And it is completely silent. Alright, now I barely crawl at him. And Monkey just gets back on the bench. Oh, what the? Get over here. Yeah, I think that's, like I said, I think that's pretty similar to what I had where, you know, sometimes depending on where you were from, you had to get the early bus and whatnot. And then you would, at least you would be able to sleep on the bus, though. That was always a nice part about that situation. I think they made it just high enough that I cannot flippity-flap my way up there. And then I just jump through this bench. Very good. Very, very useful. Alright. Alright, so where else? So we did... Oh my... Would you... Fuck off, you damn dirty ape. I got things to do. So, where... We just opened up something, though. Awesome, thanks. Yeah, I love it when I'm shot from a location I cannot personally get to or see very well. It's very useful. Oh my god. Okay, I thought that was... You see where his hat is? For a second, I thought that was his, like, face. Like, he had, like, a very evil monkey grin on his face for a moment. I was like, damn, that's kind of spooky. Really trying to scare the hell out of me with this monkey. Alright, let me just check up here. No, he won't grip onto that. Okay, alright, down the monkey hole we go. Also, if I stayed late for after school, I would just walk all the way back home, because the after school bus came around 4:30 or 5. Ah, here's some good music. There we go. I don't know why it took so dang old long to get here, but we're here now. Yeah, you know, it's funny, like, one of the places... When I had to take the bus back when I was a kiddo, we had to do, like, a transfer at this, this all-girls school, like this all-girls Christian school. Christian school? Christian school. And it would just make it such a, like, long trip for me. And I remember one time I actually got myself stuck there for, like, I missed the bus connector, because I had to go to the Christian school, and then I had to get, like, a bus connection sort of deal. Oh my, this monkey is just going... He's going bananas with the bombs. No pun intended. But I had to get a connector to go, like, get back to my house and whatnot. So one time I got stuck there for, like, an entire hour, and this was back in the day, chat. So my ass, like, I was sitting there waiting, and then I was like, okay, well, I need to find a way to get home. So I just started walking around to, like, different places around the school, and just ringing doorbells, asking for help. I was like, hey, can I use your phone? Can I use your bathroom? Like, that sort of deal. Back in the day when you... Oh my god, now they turned into 4 of them. Back in the day when you could do that with some safety.
I tell ya they escape, but they have like dang old bangers. I'm talking the catchy music, man, won't leave your dang old brain. Those monkeys, but their name ain't Donkey.
Thank you, Boom Howard Crow. Boom Howard the Crow, thank you very much for your insightful commentary on this matter. You're right, though. They do have some banging old beats, then, and they ain't called Donkey. Both those statements are true. They do have some banging old beats, though. Alright, now let's try this again. I like that the enemies pay more attention to you than the monkeys do. Ow. You motherfucker. Ow. Okay, get your purple Hello Kitty ass over here, alright, Buster Brown? Now you're just dying. No, get all... I'm killing even the children. Goodness gracious. Ruined my whole monkey catching scheme. Dang, oh, wait. Oh, okay. I'm glad that Crow's working again. Crow, you know, he was kind of going through, I wouldn't say a midlife crisis, but he was going through his rebellious phase. You know, he's a growing young crow. And, you know, sometimes you go through a little rebellious phase when you're growing up, you know? Once again, the baby crawl, literally untouchable. The absolute monkey masters will baby crawl everywhere. But, you know, we just had to, you know, I sat down, I talked to Crow, I gave him, you know, he wanted some more crackers, and, you know, everybody loves Crow, so I was like, all right, we'll get you some extra crackers, buddy, but you gotta stop threatening to kill me every single stream.
No cause for concern, folks.
You know, exactly, it's... I do love slowly chasing the monkey around with this RC car. It's a very funny scenario. Hit him with the cause. We're trying to hit him with the car, really. Oh my god. Would you get in the damn... Get out of here!
Yeah. No more threats. No more. Just feel confident. Feel safe. It'll be fine.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. That monkey was driving me fucking bananas, chat. Just feel confident. It'll be fine. Yeah. See, me and Crow. We're good pals now. Me and Crow. No more threats. No more violence. You see, he's even like all friendly and everything. I think we've come to a real good mutual understanding of one another. This shit is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Man, that was a fucking... Who did that song, chat? I think it was it Pink? Who did the fucking banana song? That shit was... Oh, it was Gwen Stefani. Okay. Gwen Stefani and Pink are different, right? That might be a very stupid question, but... They're different people, right? Alright, see, who needs mechanics when you can just fucking run around everything? Yeah, they're different. Okay. Listen, I'm just saying, sometimes I got them mixed up. I thought they were the same person for a while. Oh, my goodness. Okay. So this is how that works. Okay. Yeah, they do. Okay. You know what? I'm glad we came to an understanding. I'm glad, chat, this is a real learning experience for all of us, you know, not just me. Now all of us know that Gwen Stefani and Pink are different people. You know what? And they say you can't learn anything at the can stream. Okay, so how the hell do I get on top of one? I almost had it the first time, just accidentally flapping my damn wings. Oh. Okay, that's not gonna work. Now, I can't just get up there, right? That would be too easy. The game would not be so kind. I don't... 21 years old is kind of crazy. Yeah, I don't think you get a lot of extra height. I think the jump and fly thing typically gives you more, like, horizontal distance. So you only get a very small vertical boost if you jump and fly. You still can do that, but it doesn't give you as high of a boost. It's just, funny enough, just standing still and doing it gives you a way bigger boost for, like, height. Okay, it seems like I can jump on the red ones just by doing this. Can I roll under it? No, I cannot. Okay. Okay, I can go through the red ones, though. And this poor kid, he's probably getting real tired of getting ran over by cans. Listen, if I could help him out, chat, trust me, I would. Sometimes, you know, other cans, they don't really listen to me. I don't really have that much influence over them as one might think I would. 21 years old is pretty wild. I just remember that song being literally everywhere for a summer. Like, it's one of those songs that were all over the radio. Every annoying person you knew loved that song. Oh, and then I missed my jump. Fantastic. There we go. That should do it. All right, there we go. Huh, but I don't need to get up here to get at the monkey? Oh, we have to go around. I see.
Monkey.
There he is. There's the monkey. There's the monkey himself. Alright, well, we can't fit the... That's fine. I didn't think we were going to be able to fit the car in there. It kind of looks like we might be able to, but... Okay. Anyways, so now I think we just roll... We roll... We go east. I think, at least. Oh, sounds like there's a monkey in there, at least. Yeah, this is just the can production area. And this is the area we want to get into, I think. Get! Green's my favorite color, but not right now. Alright. God. How many times is this poor kid gonna get ran over? He can take... Whoa, say what you will about Spike. This boy can take a lick and keep on kicking, man. Not every kid can just get rolled over by various different cans and just keep on going. He's already flat. Brother, he's not as flat as he's gonna be after those cans are done. That's for damn sure. He just needs a cookie and he's right as rain. Truly, the power of the chocolate chip cookie to the adolescent's mind. There's nothing quite as powerful as a chocolate chip cookie to a child. I think we've talked about this before, Chad, but... Your favorite cookie? Let me hear. I remember some white chip macadamia nuts last time from you guys. Alright, don't worry, other monkey. I've just captured your friend. You're fine. Oh, I love it. I love the crawl at him strat. It literally works every single time. It has never failed me once. It's so good. Oh man, the kids? Kids with a Z? You know what that reminds me of, chat? The Cool Kids Club from Burger King. Were you guys part of the Cool Kids Club on the Burger King show? Or the Burger King Kids Meal? I'm really boring when it comes to cookies, so chocolate chip is my favorite. Now, see, Tactician, I'm pretty close. My favorite, like, I'm not talking about homemade cookies. I'm talking about, like, store-brand cookies. My favorite store-brand cookie is the M&M chocolate chip cookie that the Keebler elves themselves made. That was always my favorite. Alright, well, now let's have to go up now. Oh, no. This, he just drowned, but he just, this bites. He took drowning pretty well, to be fair. All the way back here. Damn. Very well. If we must, then we must. Damn it. Oh, buy a can again. How about we talk about now that's what I call music? That was just like people... That's when people were just selling mixtapes, right? I mean, basically that's what that's what I call music. That was just a mixtape, right? For like lack of a better word. It's just companies didn't want Napster to get like all the money for making like playlists, so they were just like, oh, we'll just sell mixtapes. We'll just get into that business. Oh, store brand M&M cookies are neat. I like those sugar cookies. Oh yeah, you know what? I've never been a fan of those, but I think those are like a super divisive cookie, are they not? I always forget how we go down. I know of it, but we didn't have Burger King down here for a while until I was a teenager. Ah, that would explain. That would explain. That was... I remember liking the Cool Kids Club because eventually you got the... they had the Pokemon cards at Burger King. God, I've forgotten how to go up fast. That's gonna keep getting Spike killed. Let's see, I gotta look that up real quick. But yeah, they had a bunch of Pokemon cards back in the day at Burger King. They were like the gold printed one for the movies. Fast in. I'm sure they've told me about it before, but it's been a minute. Let's see. Swimming guide. Ape escape, how to swim. What a funny combination of words. Ba-ba, ba-ba-ba-ba, da-da-da-da-da-da. That does not help me as much as I would like. Whatever. I'm sure there's another monkey I can get for the time being. Alright, let's go back there, and we'll just grab a different monkey. You think they're still making... Oh, you think they're still making That's What I Call Music? Or is it just under a different name now, you're thinking? I feel like you can just, like... You can go online and just find mixtapes nowadays. Yeah, I used to like really making mixtapes based on, like, kind of an emotion sort of deal, you know? Like, this is the mixtape I'm feeling like when I want to get, like, hypey or something. Or, like, this is the mixtape I want when it's, like, the winter and whatnot. Things like that. I'm definitely somebody who does stuff like that. I mean, workout playlists are a super big thing. Everybody's got their own, like, workout mix playlist where if you need to, like, really finish a set or you need to keep running, you have these go-to songs in mind. Oh, I know. Okay. I know the gadget for this one. I just hula hoop my way through these wind turbines. Easy peasy. Remember walking to school listening to Viking music because I thought it was thematic. Oh, brother, I did something very similar back when, at one of my old houses, I was kind of like close to this playground when I was younger. And so what I would do is, when it was, it's embarrassing, but it's still funny. So when I was younger, what I would do is, when it was winter, I would have my little MP3 player, and then I would stand on top of the playground set, and I would look real like I was really thinking deep on something as I listened to People of the North Pole from the Final Fantasy X soundtrack. I did that literally so often. It's not even funny. Well, it's a little bit funny. But that was my go-to. I always like to listen to like this like emotional music when I'm like in the middle of the cold. And then I'm there just like sitting on top of the playset. I'm like a young man, and I'm just like, I'm really deep in thought right now. Would you just get in the damn net, brother?
Yes!
Now That's What I Call Music 120, released on April 4th, 2025. Is that April Fool's? No, April 1st is April Fool's Day, right? That almost seems like an April Fool's Day joke. Oh yeah, that's right. They're both fucking gone. The doctor and our sister are fucking dead. There's just nobody at the command center anymore. Life event theme music is awesome. Yeah, every single winter it was like that. I would just get that I would just be like, man, I want to sit here and I want to look really fucking cool. So I would just sit there listening to the music, looking off thematically into the distance as the cold wind blows by. and I'm listening to some really emotional or some like really tragic sounding music as I stand there in the cold, letting it wash over me. And I'm like, man, I'm just the fucking coolest kid in the playground, I said, being way too old to play. There wasn't any other kids in the playground, to be fair. Hop in the tank, get going. Left and right treads will move with the left and right sticks. Oh my, not again. I hate these vehicles so much. That means you can go forward by tilting both sticks forward and back by tilting them both back. Launch bullets by pressing the sticks in. The right stick is the cannon, the left stick is the machine gun. Use the L2 button for targeting. Jump with the R1 button to get out of the tank. Oh no, the monkeys are here. I've given you all the help I can. The rest is up to you. Oh my goodness. Raymu Lover 69, a hell of a nickname. A hell of a nickname. Welcome in. Welcome in. So you're more of a Raymu lover than you are a Marissa lover? How true is your love for Raymu? You don't think the Master Spark is adorable? I don't know why that's always a thing. Like, every time I see like a Marissa thing, they're like, Master Spark, so kawaii. I don't quite get it myself. The best part about my wife is her armpits. Okay, Raymu Lover 69. As much as I would like to hear more about her armpits, I'm gonna have to ask. Gonna ask you to lay off the you know, as much as I want to hear about your waifu's armpits. It's always the same with Raymu fans. I suppose it's the same with Marissa fans. No, they like her big witch hat. And then for Ryzen, they like her bunny ears, or they like her the red eyes that she has. The hypnotism eyes. At least I think our tank's literally invincible. Now you know the extent of my love. Well, you know what? It's always good to be really passionate about your wife, you know? God forbid a man tells the world about the love of his wife, you know? Oh yeah, that's right, we have a targeting system. I completely forgot about it. The game literally told me. Alright, this is not so much a machine gun, but I guess we'll take it. So you're just a Raymu fan through and through, Raymu Lover 69? I feel like I shouldn't have to ask that question, but I am curious if any of the other Toho girls get the treatment. I like her purple hair. Her purple hair is not like I mean, everybody likes bunny girls, right? Like that's just a common motif, I think. Motherfucker, get your monkey ass back here. Whatever. I'll just use my unbeatable strat. He has no way to counter this. Okay, I walked into his attack. All right, now I will be unbeatable. Hold on, I got this. Okay, you know what? You're pissing me off, monkey boy. You've had one too many damn bananas. Monkey's immune to the strat. Now watch me. Okay, he might be immune to the strat.
This bites.
This does. The first monkey I've ever seen immune to the baby crawl strat. The first one. It's like Rosen Maiden fans and their love for ball joints. Yeah, that was Rosen. It's no longer very popular, right? Rosen Maiden. It used to be like super popular back in the day. Oh, these damn dirty apes. I hate every chimp from chimpanzee to chimpanzee, man. No, yeah, they finally made a monkey out of me. What can I say? Oh my god, Lord help me if I do another vehicle section. It's so... You have to move the stick to aim. At the same time, you have to hold the stick in to shoot the shots. So it's very... It is, in fact, very difficult to aim. At least with the machine gun. Imagine the monkey with the black shades going, I don't need any damn bananas. That'd be a pretty damn cool monkey. Also, do the shells do as much damage as the regular bullets? Alright, this time I'm just gonna run this monkey's ass over. Okay, I can't run him over, but I can run him down. If I can control this thing. Oh my god. I would just love to be able to just... God, this vehicle sucks. There you go. Oh, man, it's so difficult to maneuver that thing. Like, having to use two sticks at the same time. My poor brain isn't meant for this sort of thing. Alright, let's go. Let's get him. Now... Now, so that monkey's inside the tank now, huh? Okay, alright, yeah, I see you. I'll just walk at him. They're not going to be able to handle this kid just walking at him. Just give him the walk down. Okay, apparently his shots just go right to the ground. Okay, well, my whole plan of just attacking him with the child weapon it didn't work as well as expected. It's not going. It sure isn't. It sure isn't. All right. That's fine. Now we got a fully fledged new healthy tank to try it out. I wonder what made Rosa and Maiden so popular anyways. Was it just like the Desu memes? Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta press in the buttons. Goodness, I haven't played Ape Escape 2. I wonder if they have... If their control scheme is as weird as Ape Escape 1 is. Because, man, let me tell you, chat. This is a weird control scheme. It is awkward. Now, people just legit like the doll anime. Interesting. All I knew about it was from the memes back in the day. I never actually got to see any of it in action. I assume it's another one of the cute girls doing cute things award-winning series. That would be my expectation. Those were really popular back then. I think we talked about this before, but I don't think cute girls doing cute things is quite as common anymore, at least on anime. I think that's why a lot of people like VTuber stuff nowadays. Oh, it was a battle anime. Huh. I would not have expected that. I think I just will have to shoot his tank down thing. Alright, now I just gotta battle it out. My goodness, this monkey's a little harder to capture than the other ones. Oh, he's literally caught in it. literally was caught in it. I saw his head in the damn thing. Okay, let's try the sneak up attack. He is a monkey strong. He really is the strongest warrior of this whole monkey clan. Okay, he just... Oh my god. He didn't even go yellow. He went right from blue to red. This guy's in fucking issue, chat. Can I use the radar to find out the name? I'm sure I could. Oh my... Oh, yeah. It immediately injures my damn tank. I wonder if I can get a new tank. Die. Well, I think I can still shoot... I think you can still shoot him down with pellets. I think that's how I did it the last time. So you could fight this guy without having the tank at a different level. Okay, so we just have to hit those guys in succession kind of quick. Oh, okay. Oh, sure. That has 2 million light years of range to it. Fine. Whatever you say, Ape Escape. If that is your real name. Alright, what is this monkey's damn name? Drios? He's monkey level 6. Pretty powerful monkey level, I'm assuming. He's feeling tough in his tank. I mean, to be fair, I think most people would feel pretty tough with some... I would think most people would feel tough in their tank, to be quite fair. Oh, he literally couldn't see me until I saw him. Can you literally not beat him without a tank? Yeah, I mean, that's what you get for being monkey level 6, I guess. He's not monkey level 9, thank God. You would never want to see something monkey level 9. How would we ever beat something of that magnitude? Okay, come on. I like this game a lot until I have to ride any sort of vehicle. And then I immediately I'm like, man, this is rough. Okay, a little higher up. Okay, he's just invincible because I'm too far away. Ay, mon ami. I am trying to shoot him. Alright, apparently I need to go see if I get a new tank, otherwise he's fucking invincible. Think MC Kun should worry about what the professor was doing with all these apes? Maybe a race of atomic super apes, which will conquer the world? Okay, we do get a new tank at least. Well, you know, the professor is our father, question mark? And you know when the scientist is on your side, he's a good guy, right? So obviously everything he's doing is up to snuff, is on board. Our father would truly, our scientist dad would truly never do anything wrong, right? He's supposed to be one of the good guys. Ah, there you go. Yo, monkey level 6 back in hell, buddy. Man, I'm not looking forward to fighting a monkey level 9. I'm gonna say that. I'll tell you that one for free. Monkey level 666, please, cat. Do not speak of the monkey of legend. A once thought impossibly powerful figure. Sent to defeat the monkey church. What's the name of the monkey church, you guys think? If there's a monkey devil, there's got to be a monkey church, no? I feel like this just adds up too much to be anything else. Oh, he partied late last night. Reznor. Reznor the partying monkey, huh? Yeah, I feel like, isn't Reznor the name of some sort of, like, Trent Reznor, right? He's some kind of... It's probably Chuck or Church of Reznor. It's the Church of Reznor? Okay. Damn, I didn't know Reznor was such a popular guy. What did we impact? What did we change? Oh, it's putting that thing together. Okay. Of course he was popular, bro, without partying. And I suppose that does make sense, doesn't it? Okay, I need to know how to get up there first. It feels like I want to get up there, I think, chat. And that will lower the bridge, but I can't get up there yet. I feel like I need to bring this thing down first. That would make the most sense to me. Of course, probably a bros out there partying. You know what? I didn't even think about that. That is true. A popular monkey would definitely be out partying. Do I have to hit this? What is this? It definitely looks like it should be hit. There's no button to interact with, though. And then that door will open when I get the third monkey. Oh, never mind. These doors just automatically open. Okay. It's only one that's locked. Okay. I thought the rest of those doors were also locked. They looked... The red doors do look locked, no? Okay. So now I can send the race car down there. Aha, I see. Oh, and they're slowly moving back. Huh. This is a cool little... This is a very interesting way to make a puzzle. I like this one a lot. This is super cool. I wonder if some of the worlds are definitely much more puzzle-based, huh? Instead of it being more like, some of them are not so much hardcore monkey-based action. Some of them are a little bit more puzzly. Whew! Okay. Close, close. Nice, okay, there we go. Uh-huh. Alright, I'm gonna keep... Yeah, let's bring our buddy along with us. I mean, I could just respawn him. But that ain't right. He made it the whole way here. I want to bring this version of the car with me. Oh, come on. Ah. Oh, I should be able to still get it, right? I can just re-hit the button. Yeah, easy. Okay. There we go. Get him. All right, you. You can only throw so many damn misses out here. I've eaten enough cookies. I'm a big, strong boy. If I got some cookies in me, I could take a couple of rockets. Doesn't even bother me in the least. Alright, monkey radar. What else? No, we're good. Okay. This room is cleared out of monkeys. No more partying monkeys in here. Alright, I know there's one on top of there we can't get yet. And this... No, that's not a door. Some of these doors and some of these walls look very similar to one another. Alright, so that one's open. That brings us back to where we were at, and that's... Okay. So let's go this way, see what other kind of monkeys are lying in wait. Just for us to pick them right out of the sky. Is that lava? Oh, no, okay, the bridge is moving, okay. I did not know I was on top of a moving platform. I was like, oh, that's lava. And like, oh, why is the world suddenly moving? Very interesting way to learn that there's a moving platform that you're on top of. 1, 2, and 3. Oh. So am I just supposed to... Okay, I think I'm trying to get up there as fast as possible. With the Sky Flyer, I feel like I can kind of cheat, though. Yeah, I can definitely cheat with the Sky Flyer. Man, I love... Just like in Mega Man, chat, I love it when you can get items. They just let you skip through mechanics entirely. It's the best kind of feeling. Okay, we just gotta... Whoop. Okay, so they even have it nicely marked off for us. Okay, well, almost got through it without getting hit. See, isn't it great, Cat? Isn't it great that you can just jump onto the Rush Jet whenever you need to and just totally avoid most of the actual platforming? That's my favorite part about the Mega Man games. Okay, you've been out partying too long, Buster Brown. I got a net with your name on it. Okay, so that's, as far as I can tell, the end of that. Oh, yeah, because now we can lower that. I see. Oh, that's super easy. Cool. The original PS2 and PC version of X8 before LC? What's LC? Had a glitch in which zero spin would fly upwards. Oh, that's awesome. Ah, the Legacy Collection. Oh, thank you. Oh, God. Robot just came out of fucking nowhere, man. Alright, just gotta hit his back a couple times. That's like the usual mini-boss pattern, right? You dodge their attack, you just hit them in the back. 3 times? We doing Nintendo difficulty? No, okay, this is Sony PlayStation difficulty. Gotta be more than 3 hits. That's how you know you're playing a real tough gamer game. Not the Nintendo baby 3 hits and then the enemy's defeated. 5 hits around here. I say the opposite I'd say is Tears of the Kingdom. It lets you skip too much of the dungeons. Yeah, I remember back in the day when Tears of the Kingdom first came out, there was like 1.5 million YouTube videos about all the stuff that you can kind of get away with in that game. A lot of people seem to like that, though. I feel like that was like one of the big draws. Is that it kind of, excuse me, almost became kind of like a sandbox where you could just fool around and do and like see what you can get away with. What the game would allow you to do, so to speak. And I know there's always... Do you guys... Chat, I'm sure some of you know, but do you guys know of, like, Darkside Phil? Because what I really remember from, like, Tears of the Kingdom stuff was, like, the video of Darkside Phil. And they got a... I think it was... Well, the one I saw was he got put next to Amelia Watson, which was... my favorite VTuber of all time is Amelia Watson. And they were like side by side on like showing, like, yeah, he was filtered by a very, very basic puzzle in the game. And then like they showed the other side of it was Amelia Watson just kind of like having a good time, enjoying the puzzle, solving it very simply. And the other side, Darkside Phil was just like having a real fucking struggle fest. Trying to figure out how to use it, how to play the game, so to speak. It's always funny. He's like one of the people who there's like a really funny term for like Darkside Phil always lives on past his haters. It's like a thing you hear about a lot with him. It's like a lot of people make fun of Darkside Phil, but a lot of people quit like the YouTube business before Darkside Phil has quit the YouTube business. So it's like Darkside Phil always ends up surviving, always ends up living, quote unquote, even if the people who make fun of him end up like quitting. Darkside Phil, though, he's a forever thing. No, I always thought it was really funny. I don't really have anything, you know, I don't think there's anything. He just seems like a funny guy, more than anything. Though I do wonder if he's in on the bit. I feel like if you get like pegged as, what's a good way to put it? If you get pegged as an internet punching bag, you just kind of have to play into the bit, no? At some point, you got to just be like, oh, well, you know, at this point, I just got to play into it, have fun with it and whatnot. I missed it. Okay. Fuck platforming. Screw that. I don't got to try with this thing. He'll outlive. Yeah, that's always the joke. That's always the consistency. Canside Phil. Fuck platforming. How are they expecting me to do this? This is impossible. Stupid game. I don't know all of the Darkside Phil cool. What do they call it? Colloquialisms? His little sayings, his little catchphrases. Stupid monkeys, you made me look bad. Back to home base with our sister and father missing in action. I don't know. Part of me still really gets a kick that they just show the completely empty lab. It's very clear, like, something has gone terribly wrong. They're all missing, and it just silently hangs on it. Oh, we gotta go catch Spectre? Okay, alright. If you say so. Something tells me we won't do it. It's him, Monkey Sasuke. Well, there's 12 monkeys to catch, but we just need to go fight the boss. Sort of deal. Oh yeah, we need apparently that's an endgame item. I think I forgot who was mentioning it, but that's apparently an endgame item that we get to unlock that. Excuse me. And we almost have all of them now. Yeah, okay, I don't think there's actually any monkeys outside here. We go inside. Well, last time we fought Monkey Sasuke, he did just immediately go and hide, like like the coward that he is. Dances to his own beat. You know what? Good on you, man. You dance to your own beat right back in jail. You just dance to your beat right back in prison. Oh, this is an enemy. Okay, die. I don't know why you had to shoot at me. We could have been allies. You didn't have to violate the nap like that. Me and you, we could have been amigos flying strange space creature. Why do the enemies always have to violate the nap first? Like, we don't have to fight. We could be amigos. Alright, we gotta catch 3 monkeys to get through there. Alright, very well. Oh, damn it. Moments away. Alright, I'll just get my slingshot out. I'll kill him. I'll kill him via air combat if he wishes to be like this. There you go. Enjoy the watery depths of the grave I've sent you to. That sounded pretty remorseless. I can dig that. See, I think I sounded pretty tough with that one. Definitely sent the fear of Monkey God through him. Alright, so which way? We go down to the water? Monkey radar. Bomb builder. Yeah, it's a hell of a job title to have. Just a builder of bombs, eh? All right, so there's nowhere to go here yet. Maybe this opens? Yeah, okay, so that does open. Okay. Oh, okay. Sounds like missiles. Yep, sounds like it is missiles. I was hoping for that robot to drop, like, a singular cookie. What's a kid gotta do to get a fucking cookie around here? Huh. Oh, he's up there. Okay. Alright, we just hold, chat, just like this. Invincible to the monkey eye. Now we start crawling at him. See, look at that. Baby strat. Unbeatable. We just goo goo gaga at him. Too late. That most monkeys, man, besides that one monkey, that one white pantsed monkey, he was too good. He was too good for the goo goo gaga strat. But most of them can't handle it. That one monkey was built different. He was feeling pretty tough in his tank, if I remember his tagline right. He was also monkey level 6. Who knows what level Monkey Sasuke's at? It might not even be. He might be higher than Monkey Sasuke. He might be the toughest monkey there's ever been. Speaking of that, there's not a whole lot of monkeys in video gaming, are there? Besides the King of Kong himself, and then, the Ape Escape monkeys. I feel like there's not a lot of monkeys, right? They're not like a very representative kind of creature. I feel like. So these guys just give bullets, which is still fine. Like the bullets are good. I'm not gonna say no to bullets. This is why we need an Ape Escape 4. The people have been clamoring. The people have been clamoring for Ape Escape 4, but nobody's willing to listen. Oh no, not again. Please, not another vehicle section. Anything but vehicles, man. Anything but vehicles. Oh no. I'm just gonna hope I can just swim. Okay, there you go. That worked. You know what? I don't even know what's the. We need the lore. We need the lore YouTuber to hit the Ape Escape button. The Ape Escape games. Who wants to be the Ape Escape lore YouTuber? The rolling. Oh yeah, Super Monkey Ball. Oh my God, you're so right. I didn't even think of Super Monkey Ball. People love that game though. Charlie, the Sugar Fiend. Charlie, the Sugar Fiend, up in what is it, Candy Mountain? Yeah, that's it, right? It's Charlie, Candy Mountain Charlie. That's a fucking bang. That's a classic, man. I don't know if people remember fucking Charlie the Unicorn. Back in the gosh darn day. Back when that was like edgy entertainment. Oh, how young and naive we were back in the day, said that would be the edgy entertainment. Okay, where the hell am I being shot from? That's my question. I don't see no damn bullets, but I can hear them. Candy Mountain. Oh, God. Candy Mountain, Charlie. I remember people loved the shit out of that one, though. That was like everybody's favorite for a while. All right. Enjoy your last set of monkey bars. They're gonna be your last, brother. All right. I think that's good. Yeah, and that was back when also what, like, I think we're good. I think we're all monkeyed out of this area. That was when, the Treehouse Friends, Super Treehouse Friends, or whatever the fuck it was called. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? It was the one where there were, like, a bunch of cutesy animals. It was, like, a Newgrounds animation. They all died in, like, horrific ways. And that was, like, the bulk of the show. Happy Tree Friends. Yes, that's it, Tactician. That was it. That was it. So remember, that one was also like a fucking that was like an all-time classic for some people back in the day. It was that, and the same people who liked that typically liked oh, I can just walk over here. But anyways, the people who liked that one typically liked the Charlie, the Candy Mountain Charlie thing. Oh shit! And that was also fucking. What was the squirrel? There was like a squirrel. Like there was like a goth chick, and there was, I think, a squirrel that was like her companion, and it was kind of done in the style of. I don't think it was done like directly to ape the style. Ape, get it? But it was like a squirrel. It was a goth girl. It kind of looked like Invader Zim sort of style animation. It was like, was it Foamy the Squirrel or something like that? Man, it's a really interesting era of the internet, if that's for anybody's sake. Very weird stuff, very edgy stuff back in the day. I wish I remembered the name of the show. I think it had something to do with Foamy the Squirrel, though. Oh, God. The love of chat. Please, chat, can you guys help me? Can you guys save me from all these fucking vehicle sections? They're not good. They just ain't. Okay, how many okay, five bazooka shots, huh? I'm trying to think of what else was popular during that time. Whoops. Oh, I don't know if you guys could see the magnetic pole, the top of this The top of this tank had a magnetic pole to Spike that I literally could not escape from. I was jumping, I swear I was holding the opposite direction. But Spike just was like, nah, man, I need to go. This hole, it was made for me. And he just went right back into it. Like we're part of a fucking Junji Ito novel or something. Alright, this time I can get a cookie. Alright, now... Whatever, you know, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. I probably can just walk... Yeah, I can just walk back up there. Good as fucking new. That being said, though, is there any monkeys down here? Is there any monkeys I could use a good capturing? Yo, I'm your man. I'm here for some monkey business. Older than he looks. 87. Damn. That's pretty damn old. How many years is that in, like, human years? Are monkey years and human years the same? You know how, like, there's dog years? Yeah, he's surrounded by a bunch of boxes, and he's in green fields. He's in green field zone. I don't know which green field zone he would be. Yeah, this is my hole. It was made for me. Ah, there he is. Okay, he's over here. Don't worry, old man. I'm gonna bring you back home. I got a place in a retirement center right for you. You're gonna be right as rain. Okay, so there's definitely... Dizzy from a lack of oxygen. Well, that's fucking... That's tough, brother. That's tough, man. Dizzy from a lack of oxygen. Somebody get this monkey some fucking O2? I guess it would just be O2. I think monkeys live for just 30 years. I wonder what... So if he's 87, I wonder how much that is in human years. Okay, so there's a monkey in this box. I need to bring the tank over. I need to blow the hell out of these boxes. Need to kill the wabbit, but instead of the wabbit, it needs to be the monkey. So let's see. So maybe a good comparison is like for every 3 years of a human year, it's like 1 monkey year. Saying like, I know the average lifespan isn't 90, but it's a nice even number, and it makes it easier to kind of do the calculations. All right, we got this. Slow but surely wins the race. I don't know. Love of God. I keep wanting to use L2 to shoot the damn cannon. What kind of crazy world is it that the L2 is jump? It's the only game I've ever played where the jump button is on the L2. The only game I could even think of that would dare do such a bold thing. I don't know. I feel like the jump button's kind of solved. Oh, God. Oh, no. Please don't fall off the edge. Gotta bring a whole nother fucking tank up here because of this son of a bitch. His goddamn son of a monkey. I thought I saw something up there. Not yet, though. Okay, well. Oh, this is just an elevator. Oh, can I just bring the tank over here then? Is that the idea? Maybe. Maybe. That could be a way to do this faster. Okay, I think that is a potential solution. Now I just need to figure out where the hell the tank went off to. Just follow the green arrows down. You know, I don't know why all of a sudden this kind of like cyber tech, magic tech sort of thing reminded me of just Final Fantasy VII. For some reason, and it's been so long since I've played Final Fantasy VII. Part of me definitely wants to just play it again and just try it out. See if I still like it as much as I used to. I'm sure I would, though. I feel like that's a game that has not gotten worse as time has gone on. I feel like it probably still holds up very well. And what? There's like a new... Not a new version of it. Not the remake. But they like... there's a version on Steam that's kind of new-ish, right? Okay, there he goes. I was about to say, what an invincible monkey. Just took a cannon to the face without any sort of issue whatsoever. Oh, there it is. There's a spike point. Okay. But yeah, I think there's the remaster of, like, the original FF7. Which I still don't know why they had to act like people don't like turn-based systems when they've remade Final Fantasy VII. I mean, I guess, do you guys think it got, like, new people into the franchise or something? New people who maybe weren't into turn-based stuff, but were into Final Fantasy? I don't know, that seems a little weird. Maybe new people to, like, kind of like the anime subgenre as a whole. Saw Final Fantasy VII being, like, you know, no longer turn-based, and that was, like, maybe that got people into it. You don't like the new combat? I liked it. I didn't dislike it entirely. I don't know. I'm just like an old head when it comes to Final Fantasy. It's like I want my coffee with cream and sugar. I want my egg sandwich nice and fresh and toasty waiting for me in the morning, and I want my Final Fantasy games to have turn-based combat in them. I think that's it more than anything else. I think it's genuinely that it just feels so weird to me that Final Fantasy does not have turn-based combat. Blame Nomura. He made it like Kingdom Hearts. I like Kingdom Hearts too, but I feel like you gotta keep the peanut butter and the chocolate separated on this one. But then again, I did like 15. 15 was fun for like a completely different reason. Because I feel like 15 was just funny enough that I was able to just kind of ignore the fact that it wasn't turn-based. Like, 4 dudes in a Final Fantasy universe hanging out in their sick automobile, listening to Final Fantasy tunes as they drive around the countryside, killing monsters. It's just ridiculous enough that I find it too funny to really make a fuss about. Oh, you shot me through the damn dirty ape. He doesn't even give a single shit that I'm shooting a bombardment at him, huh? This guy, he just does not give a single damn. All right, we just gotta. There, we got him. Whew. 16 is excellent, but it's like full action. Interesting. I haven't touched 16 yet. I heard a lot of people compare it to like Game of Thrones, like it's Game of Thrones-y like. Do you think that's true, J-Bomb? Do you think that's kind of a fair comparison? I guess Stefan might have introduced many people to anime tropes, and it got awkward when they complained about later JRPGs being too anime, when that's kind of the point. Yeah, I can see like people who watch a lot of anime, like, you know, we kind of get used to some of the weirder tropes, you know? So maybe something to be a little bit less off-putting to newcomers was maybe beneficial in the long run. Okay, I can't get up there, but we can walk inside here. Kind of. It's very serious and kind of dark, but good. I do like... see, Final Fantasy, I feel like, has a lot of good... Okay, I don't care. I accidentally hit that button. See, Final Fantasy, when it wants to have a good... Like, when it wants to write serious drama, it can do it really, really well. Like, I still think 12 has some really good stuff. 11 has some excellent drama. So does 9. 7 is wacky. Not like super wacky, but it gets very off the walls with the concepts it wants to use, you know? FF16 with lay sex scene hat. Really? I'm very shocked that Final Fantasy would throw like a full-blown sex scene into their stuff. Usually the wildest they'll get is like a kiss scene. Like that's like I just think of Final Fantasy X. Right, the most they will do is show Tidus and Yuna sharing an intimate moment, sharing a kiss. But I mean, I am on board for like, oh, okay, never mind. That glass was just as easy as the shatter, just smacking it once. All right. Oh, it's okay. It's off screen, but it's implied. Okay. Well, see, when you were talking about it being more serious, and I know Game of Thrones has like genuine like sex scenes in it, so I was like, oh wow, they really went for it, huh? Listen, I'm not against a series trying something new. That much for sure. Can I, please? All right, there we go. Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do here. I'm supposed to catch the monkeys, but not go too far down. Ay. God. Oh, no! Whoa! My first exposure to Game of Thrones was Season 2, Episode 2, and it was just a sex scene. I proceeded to never watch it. Ace, what are the odds that the first thing you watched from Game of Thrones was the full-blown sex scene? That is... What are the odds of that? Poke? Hello, Yumi Stinky. How are we doing tonight? You join 100% land? I'm trying to. I'm definitely trying to. This I don't get though. He keeps throwing me off. I feel like I'm doing it right. You enjoying? Oh, leaving. Oh, all right. Everybody, say goodbye to Yumi Stinky. How you doing tonight, Yumi? How you doing tonight? How'd your Delta Rune run go? Okay, let's try going down again. We're gonna figure this out eventually. Me sarcastic? That's impossible. Okay, how do we get the monkeys? Someone help. How do I get the monkeys on the damn... They just keep falling off the thing, but they're not falling on the thing that I'm on. I don't know what the odds are, man, but they did it weird. The guy kept changing position. What? Really? Oh my god. That is bizarre. That is not what I would expect you would get into when you started watching the mature fantasy show. Okay, they just fall. Am I just literally wait? Okay, am I supposed to... Oh, I'm supposed to probably catch them like this. I thought I had to shoot them off, chat, and they would just kind of fall on the contraption we're on. But I think I'm supposed to, like, follow them and then, like, do this. Okay, he literally disappeared. Okay, there we go. Please, please, please. Oh, thank God. Okay. There, okay. Now we've got him. Oh, please give me to the button. Oh, God, come on. Come on. No! Whoa. That ace, that is still, like I said, it's just absolutely wild. That's the first one you hit. Not done yet. Also, you are missing something. You have Punch Glove. I don't have the Punch Glove yet. I don't think we're far enough in yet to get the Punch Glove. I'm not yet a boxy boy. But just you wait. Eventually, I'll have the skills to pay the bills. Hey, Adrian! Oh. I wanted to do a funny thing, but then I fell into the infinite void. Hey, Adrian, I'm gonna... you know what? You know what? I don't think I like the idea of Rocky saying that he's gonna go punch. You know what? I'm pulling back on this joke. You know what? We're just gonna call an audible on this one. we're calling an audible on this one. You know, this is what I'm just calling. Just calling an audible. I don't think that joke is a good one to make. After careful consideration, I'm gonna pull that one back. I don't like the idea of Rocky saying that. You know, it just feels like it might not be great. Okay, there it just really just held on that for a minute, huh? Just thinking them raising their eyebrows in every different shot in the sex scene. It's like, oh, my lady, and then they just quirk their eyebrows. It just starts wiggling. Oh, here I come. Oh, nope, never mind. Nope, no, I don't. No, I'm done. Yeah, I think I think we were talking about it not today, but it's been mentioned before. Also, something opened up. I don't know what, but something did. I can't believe that's still enough wind to knock me off. But yeah, I think the Punch Gloves you get... Because I don't think you find weapons in this game. I think they just naturally come to you, I think. So at some point, we'll get the Monkey Punch Gloves. Okay. I do think this turned off the wind. Look how gently that's flowing. I'm still getting pushed ever so slightly. Okay, I'm still getting pushed ever so slightly. I can't get on there, but I can do just about anything else. Look at the very slow. No, he's really not trying. I feel like he's just not trying to go forward. I can't jump forward. All right, we'll do it this way. All right, so where the hell do we go now? That's the question I got you. That's the $1 million question. Something open, but I don't know what that something would be. I'll let you know what I think of Chapter 4 after Friday. Hell yeah. I'm excited to hear. I am such a fucking big Deltarune fan. It is... I wouldn't say embarrassing, but it is definitely something. I don't know how Toby Fox has captured my heart. I don't know how he's put his dog shape. He's just like I have like a Toby Fox shaped hole in my heart now. I don't know how he did it. Okay, is there like a weird door I just have to walk into? Like sometimes the doors in this game just look weird. Where the hell do we go? See, I know something opened when I hit that button, but I was not paying no damn attention to it. Okay, nothing up there. Pretty sure there's nothing up there either. Are we just supposed to leave? Maybe it opened up something back here, maybe? I definitely don't think so. Oh, no, well, this was kind of an extra area, I think. Maybe that was it. How many monkeys have we caught? Oh, we can't tell because it's just Monkey Sasuke's stupid face up there. Okay, we'll go down this way then. There's another spot right here with the 3 monkeys. Yeah, okay. So maybe maybe we were just done with that area. Maybe we just literally unlocked everything there was to get. Okay. Oh, this might be the boss fight arena. Oh, that looks like a boss fight. That looks like a TIE fighter, kind of.
Oh, Spike.
Spike! Professor, Natalie, I'm here. Don't worry, I'll get you out of here.
Yeah, tell him, Spike.
Oh, no, you don't. I still need them to help me. So they're not going anywhere.
That "oh no you don't" had a whole lot of lip motion to it.
You're really starting to bug me.
I'll never cooperate with you, Spectre.
Yeah. And when we get out of here, you'll
Why did my
be sorry.
blue-haired friend turn evil anyways? Wait, you know what? I don't actually know.
Take them away.
He doesn't have like a band on top of his head like all the other monkeys do.
Stop
Maybe
it.
his friend was just
Look at
always
us.
evil to begin
Hey,
with.
Look at us. Snap out of it.
And he just wanted a reason to go evil, you know? He just needed an
You
excuse.
really made me mad. It's time to get rid of you once and for all.
Oh my god, he talks monkey to the monkeys. He literally had monkey mode on him. You know, you might be, that's what I'm thinking, honestly. I'm thinking he was just always evil. All he was looking for was an excuse. Okay, I don't quite know what it wants. I'm hi-ying though. Alright, maybe we just need to run at him. Maybe I just need to get my fucking hula hoop at him. I just need to start fucking hula hooping him. How about taking this bucko? Okay, nope, it's not my hula hoop. But this is the unbeatable attack. Okay, he's exposed his weak point. Very kind, thank you, thank you. I do love when my arch nemesis reveals his weak point for me and then lets me walk up to it and hit it. It's very appreciated. And the good old just strafe him. You know, it works for Doom. It'll work for this one. It is so funny now that in modern games, you try and ever play old Doom with like a mouse. Just the fact that Doom monsters cannot handle you circle strafing them is always so funny to me. Like the old ones, not the newer Doom games, but the old games, if you can circle strafe, a lot of monsters in like the old Dooms are not quite as challenging. Oh, thank you. Thank you, my friend. Once again, very appreciated. Bonk. Speaking of that guy, have you... Yeah, they weren't programmed. They really weren't, and it very much shows. I love old Doom games. I haven't played Doom in a really long time, but I very much enjoy the Doom games. Okay. I don't know if I need... Okay, so those are just bombs. Okay, so there's shockwaves. Interesting. Yeah, I haven't played... Sometimes I play Doom. I haven't played it ever on stream, but I do really enjoy the games. Yeah, modern, like if you have a mouse, they do not know how to react to a mouse. But they're really fun. Sometimes the game's still a little spooky, surprisingly. Like just the atmosphere and getting ambushed by monsters and hearing the growls. It's not like scary, but it could definitely be a little unsettling if you're not used to playing Doom and you're not expecting to see like an ambush around the corner, you know? Both could be a little unsettling. It's cool though. I do like that. Yeah, if I just sit up here, that should be fine. It's eerie enough. I agree. It definitely is. It's still got a bit of that eerie juice to it, and it's a really fun game too, which definitely helps. Once again, my perfect strategy. You just fucking start spinning at them, and you don't stop spinning. You don't stop spinning. They can't. They have no counter. They don't have any counter. Ah, man. That's some classic-ass video game stuff. When the boss starts turning red and flashing, that's when you know you've almost got him beat. Ah, damn. I'm gonna try and get him. Yeah, I was thinking... what is it, like? Contra's like the big one that's known for doing it, and then... I think like a lot of shoot-'em-up games typically have the boss blinking. Not Toho. But I guess for some weird reason, I always feel like Toho isn't included in the shoot-'em-up categories when people talk about shoot-'em-ups. I feel like they give Toho its own classification. Because funny enough, despite Toho really looking crazy difficult to do, I feel like most people who are like super into the shoot-'em-up scene don't find Toho to be that difficult of a shoot-'em-up. And I think that's why it often gets kind of categorized on its own. Now these are the opinions of a very not informed shoot-'em-up guy. I'm just a casual Toho player. All right, there you go. Thank you for showing me your weak point. Bam. Toho is treated as Danmaku bullet hell because of the intricate patterns. Yeah, and I feel like, yeah, it's like you said, it's a different title, different kind of genre name, and I feel like people who like shoot 'em ups usually find Toho not to be like super challenging, like kind of overhyped for difficulty. I think is kind of how I feel like a lot of people feel it or talk about the games. You see the patterns, and they're like super intricate, and they look really tough, but not all of them are that challenging. Some of them can just very much be like the, you know, like, what do they call it? Like tracer patterns. And once you know tracer patterns, if you know an attack is like a tracer thing, it's just gonna follow you. It's quite easy to dodge, even if it looks super impressive. Oh, I almost got him, I bet. Seems like 2 is easier than other Danmaku games, but it might also be people in constant dick measuring contests. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. It is the thing, you know, popular game is popular, so people cannot like that. And that's, no matter what, you could be American, Japanese, you could be like, any group of people. Like a media franchise, a game, a book. If it's popular, you are going to get people who hate the thing because it is popular, regardless of its actual... It's so annoying. Regardless of its actual level of goodness. It's just going to happen. Okay, here's about as close as I can be without getting knocked back. So as soon as I see the green go, I'm going to just run at him again. I'm just going to preemptively stop. There we go. You got to be kidding me! What, is it like a centimeter away from hitting it, video game? Alright, come on, motherfucker. Okay, never mind. I mean, I could try and shoot him with, like, a slingshot, but... something tells me that's not gonna work. Okay, okay. What is going on? That definitely connected. What do I have to hit him with? They want like a shot here? I don't quite get it, because that one definitely looked like it hit him. And all the other times it's worked where I just like smacked him with it. Ooh, don't mind. Oh, nope. Apparently gotta wait for the cookie. Nope, I'll never be able to get the cookie. Very well, if we must. Oh, don't mind me. Take that. Okay. You know what? You know what? If it works, it works. Damn, Spike does not... He's a fucking cool guy. He does not look at explosions. that dude blew up to 1,000,000 pieces. Does not even flinch.
Well done. I am
Thank you.
impressed.
Thank you.
I can't believe you made it this far.
I am pretty incredible.
That's right. I won't be beaten by you. Now return all my friends.
I'm not giving up that easily. I just had another brilliant thought. So I have to run now, but I'll see you later. You can be sure of that. See ya.
Hey,
Yeah, you know, at least he's polite about it.
Wait.
Kind of sounds like we're just two friends meeting up, planning to meet up later on.
Yes.
Okay, so we caught literally almost all of the monkeys in that one. I think it was just one that we're missing. Yeah, there's 12 of them, and I think we caught 11. Also, we still haven't gotten our sister and father, question mark, back yet. I assume the professor's our father. Oh, damn it, I gotta save, that's right. I'm sorry, I just had 3 shirts left. I don't know what the game over state is like in this game. Spectre Land, Monkey Madness. You know, I do appreciate a good villain who decides to, like, actually make their final area, like, almost an amusement park. I feel like Dr. Eggman has done that in some games before, no? We have 119 monkeys. Damn. We got a lot of damn monkeys in this monkey book. Yeah, we're not doing too damn bad. We're not doing too shabby at all. Ain't pink seaweed at lunch. You know, at least it's not yellow snow, I guess. At least it's not yellow snow. He is the Eggman, after all. He's got the master plan. He is the Eggman. That's what I am. Or that's what he is, I suppose, I should say. Let's see, how many monkeys? Just 12%? Did we only get like 12% of more monkeys? We didn't even get 10% more damn monkeys. We caught so many monkeys. Well, is there like... So, okay, so we have 119 monkeys. So there must be like 250 or more to see. To be a Monkeymon master is my destiny. It's gotta be something like that. Because if we're like almost at 50% with 119... Alright, chat, I'm going to run ads real quick. I'm going to get something to drink, take a piss. You guys get up, stretch and whatnot, and I'll be back in just a couple minutes. We're going to hunt for some more monkeys. I bet you we start getting a lot more monkeys, I bet you, once we're actually got all the rest of the stuff. So yeah, I'll be right back. See you guys in just a few. Ah, perfect timing. I literally saw the green banner leave just as soon as I was walking in. Ah. Delicious. Picture perfect, even. Alright. Time for more monkey. Oh, let me take the break time sign off.
Welcome back to the amusement park. I've been expecting you. But we're not here to have fun. This is all about payback. You've ruined my plans one too many times. You've captured some of my soldiers, and in return, I've decided to take your little
Hey,
friend.
see you! Welcome in,
If you
buddy!
want them back, you have to play a simple game of hide and seek. You see, I've hidden the professor and Natalie somewhere in the park, and it's your job to find them before something terrible happens. The soldiers
How's your night
in the
going, my
area
man?
are angry and ready for retaliation, and I won't be responsible for their actions. Take a look around. I fixed up the park just for you. Are you ready for the ride of your life?
Almost copy and pasted the title of some of my writings. Oh, man. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. I'm eating a potato chip as I was mid-talking. That would have probably been a very interesting way for you to introduce yourself, is to come in here and there's just like a wall of text that has no context to it whatsoever. That'd be a hell of an introduction. I'd be like, you know what? I would definitely remember it, though, see you. If you think about it that way. I definitely would remember that. Let's see. Okay, I don't think there's anybody in this area. They're probably just all inside the various different things. Wait, is this maybe the last level or second to last? Is the theme park? Man, Tactician, there needs to be more games that do that. I fucking love the idea of a villain making their area a fucking theme park. And it's like we talked about it before, but it's like Dr. Eggman, I think, has like one of the 3D games. He makes like Dr. Eggman Land, where Sonic comes and fights him. And I think that's just really sick. We need to have more bad guys need to have more style like that. Okay, that monkey's fucking out of control, dude. This guy's fucking pissed as hell. This dude's just full of piss and vinegar, man. There we go. My old spinner attack. Ain't got no defense against that. Ooh-wee. Hasn't the theme park as a home base been... I don't think so. I don't know of a lot of them, see you. Maybe you know more than I do. But I don't know about a lot of them. All I can really think of off the top of my head is like the Eggman stage. It's a fucking shooting gallery of monkeys, man. Check that out. Eggman and Spectre should team up to make the ultimate theme park. Honestly, I feel like they would get along pretty well. They're both like kind of evil masterminds who are like misunderstood, quote unquote. They're both like evil scientists because of situations. Someone should make an indie tribute. I would love to see it. I love it when indie game developers like try and like kind of, I wouldn't say copy, but like put their twist on an old classic. I mean, that's how we got Pal World, you know, like indie devs getting like they like Pokemon, they like what it does, and so they try and make their own game, and people fucking loved Pal World. Because when you get an indie developer trying to handle a product that they love or they know, anything like that, they add their own twist and their own flares to it. So you get a really, like, typically a pretty interesting, unique product. Let's see. Look around. Any more monkeys? I think we caught all the monkeys, chat. At least in this area. sometimes they copy, and sometimes they copy it, but copying an established formula, especially when it's based on challenge, works. I also think that just ain't nothing wrong with copying, as long as you're putting a twist on it. Who gives two shakes of a lamb's tail if you're copying something? Literally everybody copies something. IMO, there is not a single new thought under the sun, and that's absolutely fine. Take something you like and just twist it. Give it a little shake up. And that's all we could ask out of you as like a new developer. If you're just trying to get something newly, like completely new, different, untouched, unblemished, I feel like you're doing it wrong. Not that your heart's not in the right place, but just that you're kind of missing the forest for the trees. Good old potato chips, man. I love pepper potato chips. Black pepper is an underutilized seasoning. Tasty, tasty. Indie developers can also get a plugin that copies the PS1 Wobble. Really? So when you talk about the PS1 Wobble, what exactly does the PS1 Wobble entail? Out of curiosity. Curious cans must know. Welcome to the Terror Coaster. Will you make it back out alive? Jump off with the R1 button. Hurry or you'll crash. Signed, Jake. Oh, well, isn't that sweet of Jake? Control freak. Oh, actually, because he's playing a video game. You're using a controller, so he's a control freak. Chat, do you get it? Look at the background when the camera turns. Kids! Oh, I thought you were talking about this character, Ace. I was like, oh, is there like something silly in the background that was kind of well known? Well, he is playing the kids video game. I don't know if I like the title of it, but... okay. I kind of, so when the camera turns, you're like looking around like this, it kind of, okay. So it kind of copies that sort of effect. I do like there's a lot of if you guys remember, there was like a PS1 style horror game that I think was trying to either mimic the Silent Hill aesthetic that I think was popular last year, but I don't quite remember the name of it off the top of my head. Oh, Crow Country. Crow Country. That's what I was thinking of, because we were talking about games to try to like grab that PS1 aesthetic, and I think I remember Crow Country doing it really well. Yeah, Crow Country. I'm gonna put a quick search in on the side of it. Country. Oh, you were typing it out as I was saying it. Oh, okay. So we thought of the same game, sort of, kind of. Well, more than kind of. But yeah, that's the first one I was thinking of when I think of like someone taking like a PlayStation aesthetic or like trying to copy a game's mechanics. Like obviously, it's very inspired by Silent Hill. I don't think anybody's gonna try and not agree on that one. But they took the formula, they took the look, and then they made it their own unique special thing. Which I think is something that developers should, that's like the main goal, I think. Like I said, I don't think you should be afraid of like very clearly taking inspiration from a different game and copying it, It's a short game, and I like it like that. I do, as I've gotten older, I definitely... we... Okay, when we hit the jump button, we're actually making the whole coaster jump, I see. I will say, as I get older, I definitely do appreciate... Oh, wow, we're really just... We're going for the Donkey Kong Country thing here, aren't we? But yeah, as I get older, I definitely appreciate shorter games. I'll say that much for free. I hope there's no thing here. Gotta keep your eyes open, because there's not gonna be a lot of time to react, I doubt. Yeah, that one was kind of fucked up. How the hell was I supposed to see that one coming? Can I get like a single cookie? Just one chocolate chip, please. It's all I request. Yeah, I just naturally assumed there was gonna be one like right then and there. He's like jumping all the time is a pretty good strat. It gives you a lot of leeway on the drop. Gives you a lot of leeway on the drop. Oh, it's a category on Steam. Oh, cool. I actually never. I'm not very good at like using the Steam search functions very often.
Hey, how's it going?
Well, don't just stand there. Get me out of here.
Hey, what's up? How's it going?
I can't reach you from here. I've got to find a way in there.
Enjoying being a
There must be a way in
prisoner?
here somehow. I remember that they walked me around that way. It took a long time. Just find a way and get me out of here. Will you hurry up?
He literally just stop.
Oh, hurry up. Please get me out of here. It's cold. I'm scared and I have a fear of heights.
He's just a stereotypical annoying sister archetype to a T, eh? Right down to a T. Okay, this is where we came in from. Speaking of that, chat, have you guys found any unique like indie styled retro RPGs on Steam lately? I love retro styled indie games. Me too. I love the retro aesthetic more. Like I definitely enjoy games from the retro era. Like generally, that's my like I love these kinds of games. But I love the aesthetic as well. Like I'm not like a full Puritan when it comes to like playing retro games. I just think the aesthetic looks really great, generally. Dungeon Ruins 2. Huh, interesting. Is there a first Dungeon Ruins CU, or is they just going for the naming convention? Okay, what do they want from me here? Okay, they want me to fly over. That's weird, but whatever. I'll take it.
This bites.
This does bite. Dragon Ruins 2. Yeah, is there a Dragon Ruins, like, 1? What? Okay. About to say, they were going to make me do that thing, the whole thing. Make me do that whole ride over again. I was about to be upsetty. It's even simpler. Okay. I know some games like to be a little quirky with their titles, and even if there's not, like, a Dragon Ruins 2, you know, because it kind of sounds like it sounds retro and aesthetic-y to call something 2 with 2 new, Roman numerals in there. So I thought maybe it was going for like an aesthetic choice with the naming convention. Alright, there we go. Killed both the ghosties. Because there was one like Pegged 2, like Pegged 2 or Peggle 2. Okay. I'm about to say, like, Pegged is like an interesting title for a video game. Yeah, like Peggle 2. There's no Peggle 1. We just wanted to get to the Peggle 2 jump immediately, so we just skipped the old Peggle. Oh. Okay, so there's a Demon Maw over there. I don't think we want to go into the Demon Maw. Ideally, I think we avoid the Demon Maw. I'm just gonna start crawling. There's a fucking monkey in here. I know it. My monkey senses are on par. Okay, my monkey senses are not on par. But these ghosts can't take the crawl attack. As we know, ghosts are also weak to babies. Goo goo gaga, motherfucker. They hooked me with Demon Lord Reincarnation. It's like a one color. Oh, cool. A first person dungeon with no map. The instructions said to draw a map. Oh, yeah, I love. It's a lot of fun when you can actually like get a game that requires you to like pull out a piece of paper and draw a map. Like it's an old. It's like definitely an old head thing that's just not done anymore. There you go. You were gonna run out of gas eventually, monkey. Okay, so I wonder what happens because I know we have the car, so we do it this with the car. The car can hold the button down. I just wonder if something happens if we hit both buttons. Ah, okay. So that leads to the Demon Lord mouth. Over here. There we go. I was thinking, the one I was thinking of is, it's a recent game that I started playing on Steam. It was just a demo, but I've really, really liked it. It's kind of like, what would it be the way to describe it? Like a PC 95, 98 sort of like aesthetic. Well, no, it's like an MS-DOS. MS-DOS is the way I would describe the aesthetic that it goes for. And it's called Mushroom something or other. Where is it? Mushroom Asumi. And the concept is, if you ever played, I think it's like called Save the Queen, Save the Princess, something like that. But the idea is like you're a hermit that has been given a chance to raise a daughter from a witch. And your daughter is a mushroom girl. And you basically get to raise the child in any numerous different ways. And depending on how you do it, they get like different stat lines, different stories unfold. And the way you kind of raise your daughter makes different mushroom girls. And there's an idea of, like collecting all the different variations, and there's a lot of cool ideas it has. And I really liked it. And the demo's really big too. If it sounds like up your alley at all, the demo's very like, you can definitely get a couple hours of fun out of it. When I was a kid, I played a FP dungeon crawler in the NES called Swords and Serpents. I drew maps on graph paper. Oh, that's very... See, that's the fun stuff, man. There's a lot to enjoy with that. Alright, where you get these damn monkeys out of these coffins? I just looked at Wish. Yeah, I think if you like the old, like if you really enjoy the retro aesthetic, it's a great game for that. Like and it's a really fun story too. Like I very much enjoyed my time with it. There we go. And like, just try out the demo. The demo's very, very comprehensive. Like, you will get a very good feel of what the game is like. And if it's for you. Now, will the monkey just, like... Because he's in this one. I just don't know if he'll just randomly teleport out of here or not. Okay. One more damn dirty ape. Wait, which game did you just talk about? Mushroom Masumi. It's a game in which you raise a mushroom daughter, and it's done in a MS-DOS sort of art style. It's very much like it's a choose-your-own adventure, and depending on how you raise your daughter, she'll look like a different kind of mushroom each time. Very fun game, and the demo is very, very versatile. You can get various different mushroom daughters. In a very cute art style. I like it a lot. Come on. Where is this damn... There he is! Get your monkey ass over here. Yeah, Mushroom Masumi. I think if you like... Especially if you like Save the Queen... It's definitely a game for you to at least try out. Okay, there we go, finally. I figured I had to catch all three of them to release our sister.
Ow, hey! Couldn't you bring me down a little more gently?
Well, it's not my fault. Didn't you see that the cage fell on its own?
If you do end up liking it, Ace, definitely let me know. I would love to hear your take on it.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Now, where is Spectre?
I haven't found him yet.
What about Jake?
Nope.
Ah, what have you been doing all this time? Let's go, we've got to find them.
Where are you going?
I'm going back to the lab. We can't find them or beat them without our equipment. Besides, you don't need me here. Ah! What was that?
She get herself captured again? We just saved her ass. If you like action RPGs, give Ringlord Saga a go. Ooh, it's a clone of Highlight. But the clues for the games are more intuitive than Highlight. Whenever I hear Highlight, I recall the AVGN review of it. Oh, man. I don't know about you, Ace, but AVGN is somebody, especially during the winter, it's almost like, it's a good way to put it. It's almost like a tradition of mine where I just, like, it's winter months, I got some time off for the holidays. That's when I put on the AVGN and I just marathon his stuff. It's so, for lack of a better word, I know it's a little overplayed, but his stuff's just so fucking cozy, man. It's like a warm blanket you put on yourself. And you just get to sit back and enjoy the nostalgic video games and the nostalgic kind of remembering when you first saw his stuff. I said, the word cozy is very overplayed, but his stuff just, it's so good. It's so nice. Ah, Wimpy, I will have a sip. Now, I brought some Diet Sody Pop out. Because I'm eating some Kettle Chip Black Pepper chips. And they require a beverage. But I love black pepper. A Diet Soda Poppy. Well, I can't say the full name of the Diet Soda Poppy without. Firstly, you name the brand for our viewers? Listen, until they sponsor me, Ace. Until they sponsor me.
Don't worry.
Can't be giving them free advertisement like that.
How are you? Are you okay? I'm fine. Good. Well, I'm glad to see that you're all
Maybe
right.
if the Coke Company will sponsor the Can Man streams, I'll talk about their product a little bit more.
Do you think you can help me? Sure, but how do I get in there? The entrance is at the very top. You should be able to get in here from there.
Understandable. Listen, we need some incoming funds for the Can Man TV channel. You know, Can TV isn't gonna kind of grow on its own. You know, we need investors. We need investors. Okay, we bounce like crazy. I see. Next sponsor stream, Pepsi Man. Ace, you might be a genius, Ace. That's such a fucking good stream gimmick. I just can have a bottle of Pepsi the whole time through. That's such a funny fucking gimmick. AVGN did do his research on Highlight. The worst thing about the game was the obtuse objectives. I think people could overlook everything else about the game had the clues been easier. Yeah, that's just a product of the times as well. Not to give it like credit where credit's not due, but video game guys back then just had the idea of, oh, if I don't make my game hard or obtuse, then the kids aren't gonna keep it for very long. They're just gonna rent it and like just turn it back in immediately. So I mean, I get it to an extent. I don't, you know, I don't think that's, you know, a good enough reason. You can jump back and get those collectibles. All right, there. If I die, Ace. Damn it, it's why I left the. All right, well now, you know what? Now we're just. I guess we can just get more collectibles, huh?
Oh, and down it goes!
What great timing. You couldn't ask for more appropriate timing. If I die, dies. Yeah, that's me. Might be wondering how I got myself into this situation. Does that take a whole life out of me? It takes a whole life out of me. That's fucked up. Why is it just... It's just hurt me for one cookie. Not take a whole life away from me. Alright, here. Let me get the collectibles. I don't want anybody... I don't want to leave everybody out here. Very fucked up. Right? It doesn't even hurt. It doesn't, like, do a cookie's worth of damage. It just takes a whole shirt off my back. Whoa. It's okay, just get 100 more Wampa fruit.
Are you giving up already?
That's all. I just gotta get 100 more Wampa fruits. Gameu over. Alright, at least it's not one of those shitty games that throws you to the start screen. God, I love old games, man, but some of the bullshit in these older games, brother, does not work out well. Being a min-max, I must collect everything. You know, I'm really getting the feeling. I don't know. I got the itch for platformers, man. We might have to do some fucking Banjo-Kazooie soon. I'm getting an itch for platformers that I'm liking the scratch of. I got this itch that I like scratching right now. Is that how you say it? Is that how it goes? All right, let's save here. All right, chat. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Oh, Crash Warped? Yo, J-Bomb, that's a good-ass idea. I haven't played Crash in forever. That's a good-ass idea. You scratch mine, and I scratch yours, probably. You know what? That sounds about right. That sounds about right. Crash would be cool. Crash would be cool. So would... Oh, guys, what about Gex? About Gex and Spyro? We want to really get into some platformers. There's some stuff to dig into, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, chat, I'm gonna send you guys off to... Let's bring it to Mika. She was kind enough to raid into us. Let's go say hi. Let's go say hello to Miss Mika Nova, so she plays a Minecraft stream. The people do love mining. They do love crafting. If you play Gex, could you explain to us in explicit detail every reference he makes? Every reference that I catch, Ace, you better believe I'm going to be like, all right, chat, so get this. It's like the Mystery Science Theater 3000 of video games. But yeah, I'll be back on Thursday, chat. We're going to play some Link to the Past. We're going to go back in time to play the shitty game. Well, to play the not shitty games that don't suck ass. Yeah, there you go. Watch out, angry video game nerd. Anyways, guys, have a good night. I'll catch you Thursday. Sleep well and bye-bye.